It was a different world a year ago.
Today, we are all different people.
We have been challenged, yet we still stand.
We did not lose our spirit.
We carried our families, friends, neighbors.
And we trusted them to carry us.
So tonight is a celebration.
A celebration that we are all together.
All together, brothers.
All together, sisters.
All together, warriors.
Welcome to the second annual Warrior Wrestling Stadium Series.
Hey fans, and welcome here to Chicago Heights, Illinois. Rich Bocchini alongside Nick Hausman. We are here at the Stadium Series 2021. Some exciting matches on the way, Nick, including the first ever Lucha champion to be crowned here at Warrior Wrestling in the Lucha War of Attrition matchup, plus lots more.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Rich. 8 of the greatest luchadors on the planet main eventing here tonight in a unique matchup you can only find at Warrior Wrestling, that War of Attrition.
And of course, the Warrior Wrestling title match tonight. Trey Miguel going to defend the title against Lee Moriarty. Excited for that one. And not only that, the Warrior Women's title is on the line. Kylie Rae, the champion, defending against Holidead. I'm looking forward to that one, but we are ready to kick things off. We've been waiting long enough. It is time for our official opening introduction. Let's hear from Kirby.
Yeah.
Second annual Stadium Series. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage the man responsible for bringing all of this to you, the principal of Marian Catholic, Steve Tortello.
Hello everybody and welcome. It is a beautiful night. Our streaming issues are resolved and we have live wrestling in Chicago Heights. We are thrilled to be back here with you after 8 long months of hibernation. Warrior Wrestling is alive. And tonight we've got an incredible card full of action. The sun is setting over the western sky. It is gorgeous outside. This night is ideal. And we just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to each and every one of you who chose to join us this evening. It really means a lot to us that you trusted us to come out and be part of the war.
Hey, it's Frank the Clown!
Well,
yeah!
No, Cass. Security, yeah, go get.
Frank the Clown not supposed to be here tonight. He's supposed to be banned from this event.
Frank the Clown and Robert Ego Anthony were they were banned from Warrior Wrestling, if I remember right.
And the security hit the ring.
Security, get rid of him. Go.
Let the man talk.
Get rid of him. Let's go.
Oh, hey!
I can watch the show.
Look at these big oafs.
Frank the Clown is being escorted out of.
Get him gone. Frank, if you...
Such disrespect.
Unbelievable. Well, you know what? As we get rid of Frank the Clown here tonight, let's take a look at the sponsors for Warrior Wrestling. And certainly we thank our great partners. We're going to bring you that in just a second. This is incredible. Frank the Clown is being escorted out of the building.
It's a crime is what it is. People laying hands on Frank the Clown. He's done nothing wrong. First Amendment, freedom of speech, Rich.
Let's get the action underway, Kirby.
Now, Frank the Clown is no longer welcome here at Warrior Wrestling. We'll tell you real quick, Wrestling Travel, Gnarly Pop Productions, LansingSportShop.com, IndigoDigitalPrinting.com, High Spots Wrestling Network, your sponsors here for Warrior Wrestling. We are set for our opening match. Kirby, with the opening introductions, we're set to see Jake Something battle Warhorse. That match is up right now.
Weighing in at 4,000 pounds of heavy metal, he's here to rule ass, Warhorse!
Always excited to see Warhorse here at Warrior Wrestling, Nick.
I'm a huge Warhorse fan, Rich. What's not to like here? This man comes out, he rules ass. You don't rule ass, Rich. Only Warhorse rules ass.
What are you talking about?
He's going to rule all the asses in here today. We don't know where he came from. We know he's made of rock and roll, that's for sure. And he's here to rule ass, which I can't emphasize enough. You cannot do, Rich. Only Warhorse can do that here tonight.
I still feel uncomfortable talking about what does he do again?
Of course you're uncomfortable. You're talking about how he rules ass, Rich. And the fans here tonight decidedly in the corner of the Warhorse.
Hell yeah! And his opponent. Jake
Jake Something making his way down to the ring here tonight as we kick off Stadium Series 2021 here at Warrior Wrestling. And so happy to be back here amongst the people, Nick Hausman.
Oh, it's wonderful to be out here. I mean, amongst most of them, you know, the ones that decided to take a bath before they came out here tonight, Rich. But you know what? We're basking right now in some greatness. We got Warhorse in the ring, one of the best on the planet right now. And coming to the ring, Jake Something. You know, both of these guys just premier athletes right now. You know, we see Jake every week on Impact Wrestling right now. But right now you're going to see him in Warrior Wrestling, toe-to-toe with Warhorse. And look at him. He's like got bowling balls for muscles there. I mean, just a sack, big sack of meat. Big, huge man there.
Now Warhorse making his return here. And Jake Something, always a familiar favorite here at Warrior Wrestling. We are set to go with our opening matchup here tonight under the, I mean, look at his beautiful night out here tonight. The breeze is a nice, gentle breeze blowing in here tonight, and we are set to go.
Oh, it's gorgeous out here, Rich. Absolutely. I feel that breeze coming through right now. I see all these fans out here. Some of them got some good signs, some not so good signs. Saw some people buying some children's belts at the front. That's a great new addition to Warrior Wrestling. Go get yourself a kid's belt. But this is not child's play, what we've got here right now. You got Warhorse, who's an aggressive wrestler. He's going to go right at you most of the time.
Come on.
Oh, and I don't know if I'm Warhorse. I want to be showing off my muscles compared to Jake Something.
What do you mean?
Well, he was flexing there, and Jake has obviously got some poundage on the Warhorse. And look at the Warhorse here. He is expertly moving there, trying to take the big man down with some grappling. You don't want to.
Oh, that a big shoulder tackle there by Jake Something. Warhorse, if he's smart, he's not going to try to outmuscle Something.
Yeah, that's what I was surprised with Warhorse.
Does that make sense? He's not going to try to outmuscle Something?
Yes. I think it made enough sense.
All right.
And you can see here Jake Something real quick off those ropes. Oh!
Wow.
Mid-air collision.
Not sure what Warhorse was thinking there.
You know, I think that Warhorse was trying to, you know, make his body bigger as to intimidate his opponent. You know, jump at him, arms out. You know, it's like you were trying to scare a goose in the park or something.
Are you saying that that's what you do? You go and you scare geese in the park?
Well, if I had to, you know, if they're coming at my dog. But look, Jake Something here managed to take Warhorse down, and he's starting to set the pace here. And Jake, yeah,
big
right.
Irish whip chest first into the buckles.
Yeah, you know, look at that bruising right up there along the rib cage. Jake Something's going to try to take advantage here early and set the pace. And there's so many directions a guy like Jake Something could go. Not just a powerful guy, but also highly athletic. And Warhorse here doing his best to try to keep the big man off him right now.
Now Warhorse looking to, well, look like he's trying to gain some leverage, but Jake Something with the headbutt after that side headlock was cranked on. Look at the size and the power of Jake Something. What's he thinking here?
Well, it looks like you go for a suplex of some kind.
No, that's just more of a like a suplex Beal.
And toss the man there. You know, Warhorse not used to being dominated quite like this. You know, again, a very powerful figure. May not be necessarily always in the size, but the energy of Warhorse. And a nice boot there right across the face of Jake Something. Beautiful punches, trying to take his jaw off right there. And this is what you got to do. Push the man off and stay on him.
Uh-oh. Well, that's the danger. Climbing up on the turnbuckles with someone that big, but look out for Warhorse.
And Jake Something looked like he was going to try to grab the ropes.
Oh!
Change of direction right on the tailbone there.
Well, a big drop kick there by Warhorse. I'm a little worried about Jake Something, the way he came down on his knee. Talk about a big knee there down under the cover.
Well, hey,
got it too.
Hey, you know, if you're going to try to take a man like Jake Something down, going after those knees, trying to really get anything to do to weaken that lower body, that's what you're going to have to do here. And you're absolutely right. Jake looks to be wobbling a little bit on that right knee.
It was actually his left knee that he came down on, but you're right, he has the right knee already taped up, so potentially two bad hinges.
And a beautiful Saito suplex there from Warhorse, by the way.
What's his name? No, it's not, it's dead.
Uh-oh, up and over, oh! And Warhorse landing after it being popped up high, right down on the turf.
Yeah, I've never seen a horse fly before.
And Jake Something. Gee, I wonder what's going to happen here.
And here's what I'm talking about with that athleticism.
Look out!
Up and over. And it didn't even leave his feet. You know, the fans here tonight at Warrior Wrestling, I feel like they're torn, Rich.
What do you mean?
Well, you hear a lot of people that are cheering on Warhorse. You hear a lot of people that are cheering on Jake Something, right? You got two real fan favorites here at Warrior Wrestling that are being forced, they're being pitted against each other. Oh, and that's the thing is, they're putting it all on the line because I think they know they're at the top of the heap here. And this is a chance for them to make a statement to show that they belong in that Warrior Wrestling Championship picture. Of course, we're going to get Trey defending against Lee Moriarty here later on in the show. But either one of these men, maybe we could see them coming up another Stadium Series show.
And again, Warhorse going after the left knee, the left thigh, and Warhorse one more time. Oh! This time diving through the middle and top rope. And he connected flush with Jake Something. Both men are down as the referee counting, and listen to the crowd here.
Yeah, dueling Warhorse Something chants here tonight. A very unique way to start the show off here tonight.
Jake Something's having a hard time with that left knee. And Warhorse is taking full advantage of it.
Yeah, you can see Jake Something here really writhing in pain, and Warhorse taking advantage, knowing the big man's down, trying to get some shots in there on the face, maybe disorient Jake Something. And he's staying on him here. Jake Something visibly writhing. The referee, Jeremy, doing a great job here checking in on Jake Something to make sure nothing's too amiss. But the man is not right. He is out on his feet.
Well, still a powerful figure. And throws a tremendous amount of weight around. Look out here, look for the bear hug suplex perhaps. Wow! Bad knees and all.
And again, just tossing Warhorse here. What a show of strength from Jake Something here tonight. Warhorse really going to have to try to string together more than one or two bits of offense here if he's going to have any chance of trying to keep this big man down here. Because Jake Something, well, it does look like you're right. That left knee there twisted up a bit. You can see him over in the corner there adjusting his knee pad, taking a closer look at that thing. And stumbling over to Warhorse here now. And Warhorse looking a little worse for wear as well. And you got to, oh, here we go.
Oh, big forearm. And down into the cover here. Is this enough to put Warhorse away? Kick out at 2.
You got to remember it's 90-plus degree heat out here, Rich. You know, as the minutes drag on for both of these men, the sweat pouring out, the energy being exhausted from your body, it gets harder and harder and harder. And Jake here, seemingly shaking all of that off in this moment.
Big backbreaker.
Driving Warhorse's spine right across that knee.
And I wonder as the night goes on if, you know, that the heat, the weather here kind of propels guys to try and get the job done as quick as they can.
Oh, yeah, 100%, Rich. That's what I'm getting at here. I think both of these men wanted to try to get it done early. That's why you were seeing collisions and things like that, as they're both taking high risk. But what is Warhorse doing here right now? Is that a single-leg crab?
Single-leg crab on the buckles. And really going after the left knee. The referee forces Warhorse to break the hold, and I think the damage may have been done there.
I mean, what a great way to get extra leverage there, bending your back. And Warhorse here back to the ropes.
Double axe handle off the top. Into the cover. And a kick out at 2.
A little close to those ropes as well. And Warhorse here now, I mean, he's taking too much time to feel that crowd out, in my opinion. He's trying to get that energy, I think, from the fans here in attendance tonight. It's been...
I think Warhorse is ready to put it away.
I think he's going to try to hit that elbow drop if he can get Jake Something down.
Jake Something just using his tremendous size. Is that enough? No! I thought that was it.
It almost becomes like a brick wall that you just run right into. Hope don't break your nose.
I know. I heard it.
Jake Something with a couple words there with ref Jeremy.
Jake Something taking his time here right now. Warhorse punching at shadows. What was that?
Sounded like some fireworks went off over there.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Nothing to worry about.
And now right here and there by
Jake
Something.
2 men scoring off here right in the middle of the ring. Huge chop.
You can feel that chop from here.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's really affecting Warhorse any other way than firing him up here right now, Rich.
Warhorse able to block, and now throwing the right hands, connecting in the chin. And again looking for the Irish whip. And again, Jake Something gets the better of the exchange.
Yeah, but the quickness here of Warhorse as he made his way around.
Ow!
Back to that left knee. And now he's headed up top where he usually goes for that flying elbow drop, but he's not on the ground.
Big drop kick connects with the left knee. And Warhorse, what's he got in mind?
Jake Something barely able to use those knees to propel Warhorse off of him, and Warhorse looked like he was going for a Hurricane.
Oh, senton!
And Jake Something just really just using brute force here to get Warhorse off of him.
The low bridge, and again, Jake Something to the outside.
His own momentum carried him.
Double stomp. Right up the ring apron.
And Warhorse has got to get Jake Something back in the ring now. There's no way that he's going to be able to win this thing on the outside, and these two have already spent enough time on the outside as it is. He's got to get him in there. He's going to try to keep him down. I think he's going to try to hit that flying elbow drop if he can manage to pull it off.
I think he's done enough damage that Jake Something.
Well, here it is. Jake's down on the ground, and
That's
Warhorse
it.
up top.
Here he comes, Warhorse. Big elbow drop.
Right across the throat. Oh! I thought that was it, Rich.
Unbelievable.
I thought that was all she wrote. And Jake Something here digging down deep, fighting through that pain. Again, Warhorse so good with that elbow drop, able to take the point of that thing, drop it right there across your throat, cut off the trachea, make it difficult for you to breathe. Again, that heat's coming down. Warhorse got to do something to stay on him, capitalize off of what he just accomplished. Oh, pop right to the thigh, Rich.
Oh my God! Oh no! Oh, that looked dangerous.
When a guy as big as Jake Something hits a spear, I think it's more of a harpoon, honestly. And he harpoons him right through the ring. The 2 men down. Ref Jeremy here going for the count. It's going to do neither man any good if they are not able to get up and get back into the ring by the 10 count. We're halfway there right now. I see no movement. I don't know that we've ever had a double count out in Warrior Wrestling history.
Yeah, we might see it right here.
We're at 9. And whoa! At the very last minute, both men able to break that count and Jake Something the first one to his feet.
I don't know how he's still walking around.
You know, he can do it because of his will, Rich. Because he's willing himself to walk around. And I don't know if I'd will that headbutt on anyone, though. He's going to have to hit him again.
Oh!
Inside out. For a brief moment there, I thought I was watching Stan the Lariat Hansen.
Warhorse, you said it, turned inside out. And Jake Something. Oh, no, wait a minute, Warhorse.
Wow, the strength of Warhorse on full display, reaching down. And one more big clothesline.
Right across the sternum. Is this enough to put away Jake Something here at Warrior Wrestling? No. And again, going into that single leg crab. No, I thought he was going to turn it there, but has the ankle lock instead.
Yeah, and again, you know, he's been working that left knee the whole match. You can see he's got that ankle, he's twisting it, which, again, that muscle flows right into the knee. So once again, really wrenching away at those tendons and those muscles there, Rich. And both men squaring off from either side.
See, there's the knee gave out.
I told you that ankle lock did a lot more damage to that knee than I think a lot of fans would realize.
Warhorse might have had the right idea, but big power bomb! How did Warhorse kick out of that?
You know, this is the first time Warhorse has been in front of this many fans in so long because of what we've all been dealing with for so long. And now he's finally got that energy.
Oh, wow, what a clothesline. And another one. I think Jake Something just wants to dole out the punishment.
Well, I mean, look, if you want to keep Warhorse down, this is what you got to do. You got to bludgeon him. You got to take him beyond his means. You got to make sure he's not going to get back up.
Gigantic swinging Uranagi. Is that enough? And it is. Jake Something finally puts Warhorse away. Heck of a battle, Nick.
Really hard fought, really hard earned. What a way to start off Warrior Wrestling here tonight. Jake Something, you know, muscling his way through that bout there with the Warhorse. And he did what he had to do, right? If the guy won't stay down, pick him up, hit him again, slam him again, try to put him through the mat. That's what Jake Something did here tonight.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised that not only those knees are still holding up, but I'm surprised that Warhorse is able to even leave the ring. Well, he's getting some help from the official. Never mind, though. Jake Something, what a battle and what an effort. I'm, again, surprised after Warhorse went after the knees a couple of times and really took advantage.
Yeah, 100%. Well, Rich, are you ready for some more action here tonight?
Oh, you bet I am. And you know what? Coming up next, we're going to see Deonna Purrazzo, the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, take on
Impact Wrestling.
The Impact
Knockout
Wrestling
Champion.
Knockout
Come
Champion.
on, what do you think we're doing here, Rich?
Ray Lyn, Ray Cray, ready to bring the fight to Deonna here tonight.
Yes, absolutely. And joining us here in the booth here.
Did I say Ring of Honor, really?
Yeah.
Boy, it's hot out today.
Yes, I know it is, Rich. Jeez, it's a good thing I'm here to catch you. Yes, join us in the booth here to call Ray Lyn versus Deonna Purrazzo. Val Capone is going to be here for this one. Hi, Val.
Hey, fellas. How's it going?
We're doing great. We just watched a very hard-hitting bout here between Jake Something and Warhorse. Not sure if you caught it.
Oh, it was gorgeous. I sat here just jabberjawed the entire time, like flabberjawed.
Gorgeous. I don't know. That was some brutality. I don't know if that was.
And brutality. That was gorgeous brutality, my friend.
We are set to go for this this matchup, and
the following match.
Kirby with the introductions here.
Contest. Introducing first, from Indio, California,
And we heard from Ray Lyn earlier on today. She says that she is ready to take the fight to Deonna.
I started my pro wrestling career. I've always been an underdog. I've always been the smallest. I'm not the smartest, but I will tell you what I have. I have heart. I come into every fight trying to win, just like every other girl. And even though I lose about 85% of my matches, that doesn't stop me from coming back in the ring and trying my hardest. Tonight, I'm against one of the baddest women in professional wrestling today, Deonna Purrazzo. And you know what? I'm feeling pretty dang good because you can only lose so many matches before you get that W. And tonight at Warrior, I'm gonna do that.
Ray Lyn ready to make things cray-cray here tonight as the Impact Women's Champion.
The two-time.
Makes her way down to the ring.
Yes, the Virtuosa.
Women's Champion, the Virtuosa, Deonna Purrazzo.
Yes, Deonna Purrazzo, the current Impact Wrestling Knockouts Champion, and Ray Lyn, her opponent here tonight, really has more history with Warrior Wrestling than just about any other woman in the company. Not only is she a fantastic pro wrestler, also a fitness model, really can do it all. I mean, time in OVW. This is going to be a lot closer matchup, I think, than a lot of fans are anticipating. Right?
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more, my friend, because honestly, I would say that Ray Lyn is one of the Warrior women. Like, she's been here this is her fourth show, if I'm not mistaken.
I agree.
She did come in with an 0-3 record, and, you know, I don't know, some of us in Chicago support the underdog sometimes.
Sure.
So I'm here to say I cannot wait for this contest, my friend. Deonna Purrazzo, oof, just brutal.
I love a Chicago underdog. I love my underdog with a little mustard, some onion, some relish. No!
A little cray.
Oh, yeah, a little cray. Yeah, a little cray on my Chicago underdog.
Never hurt anyone. Except for maybe Deonna Purrazzo.
But you're right. Ray Lyn really is one of the women of Warrior. She's a Warrior Wrestling, one of the earliest competitors. And you got Deonna Purrazzo coming in here, who is granted one of the best in the world here, sitting Impact Wrestling Knockouts champion. But this is a chance for Ray to assert herself. You know, this is a chance for her to show that people can't just come in and take a spot. They got to earn it. They got to go through Ray.
And I got to say, I was talking to Ray Lyn before the show even started, and she was so pumped. She just could not stop smiling the entire time. But if anybody's going to make her start, maybe do a little crying, it might be Deonna Purrazzo.
We'll see here as the two women hook up in the middle of the ring, and the fans here very, very excited to see this this match here tonight. Been one of the most excitement I've seen on social media.
Absolutely.
Has been for this bout.
Well, and this is the very first time we're going to see these two women face each other in a singles contest ever. If you can believe that. In both their storied careers, 7 years for Ray Lyn, 9 years wrestling for Deonna Purrazzo. They've crisscrossed each other all across the globe, basically chasing each other across the globe. They even trained together, learning under the tree of Rip Rogers. So they kind of came out of the same system, yet they've never met toe-to-toe. They've never squared off until just right now.
There's one thing Rip Rogers knows, it's the fundamentals, and these two here really putting it on display as they get to the middle of the ring. A nice, hard, cinched wrist lock there from Ray as Deonna was able to reverse it there and, you know, put that leverage now onto Ray, but a very unique way to get out of that wrist lock there is Ray Lyn flipping herself around that ring there, and now she is the one on top.
Yeah, I got to say, I think she took Deonna kind of by surprise. Right. Everyone knows that Deonna Purrazzo is well known for her joint manipulation.
Yeah.
And so, you know, having a little bit of tumbling access from the ropes right there for late Ray.
And look at that, Deonna Purrazzo there using her leg to just sweep out from underneath Ray. Completely changed the tides here as now Deonna is able to take Ray Lyn down to the mat.
Yeah, Deonna Purrazzo very strong when she gets you down on the mat, so that is the last place you want to be as Ray Lyn kind of squeezes away.
Yeah, Ray was able to get out of that there, but that's good. Live to fight another day.
As they say.
If you find yourself in a compromising position on the mat, better to get out of it than put yourself in danger here. Deonna Purrazzo dusting herself off, seems to be a little impressed here by what Ray Lyn's bringing to the table. And look, once again, you talk about that joint manipulation, ripping that shoulder right around in a 180 and forcing Ray Lyn to, look at that, have to come up with ways to get out of whatever she's getting thrown at her right now.
Deonna being very meticulous at what she's doing to Ray Cray.
Yeah, both these women really, it feels like they're feeling each other out here right now. Is Ray able to get down, and is she going to be trying to do some kind of Indian deathlock, flip her over? I'm a little trying to figure out exactly what Ray is trying to do. And the referee checking here. Oh, she's, all right, I'm seeing it now on camera. She's wrenching her knee over her knee, and then, it looks like almost into a single leg. Yeah, she's kind of wrenching at that leg there, Deonna Purrazzo is right now to Ray Lyn. And the two women.
Oh, but excellent work by Deonna Purrazzo, grabbing that ring rope, realizing that Ray Lyn is going to have to break the hold.
All right, and Ray here saying we're having some fun.
Yeah, she's having a good time.
Great.
When is she not having a good time? Let's be real.
I mean, these two have just been wrenching each other's joints. All of a sudden, it's a good time here for
Ray Lyn's always ready to party.
Let's have a little test of strength. The Deonna Purrazzo there with a nice swift boot right to the gut there. Didn't really seem to want to play Ray Lyn's game, and I feel like the fun may be stopping here. Because Deonna Purrazzo may be done with it. Ray Lyn able to just cut right through those ropes.
Yeah, she slid right through with that big hit to the face. Now, beautiful.
And I don't think Deonna Purrazzo knows where Ray is.
Fast and furious is that offense from Ray Lyn.
Gorgeous drop kick in here. So close, Ray Lyn, I thought might have had a chance there.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep the two-time Impact Knockouts champ down.
Yeah, and look again, that front face lock, wrenching away at the throat of Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna not feeling it, not having it right now in this moment.
Getting a little ugly right there, grabbing her by the hair, throwing her to the mat.
Some boots here right down in the bottom corner. Deonna Purrazzo and the referee telling her, hey, stay off, you got a 10 count. Hey! Deonna Purrazzo going right back. The referee once again warning her here.
In fairness, though, Nick, she did break that. She did take that foot off the chest of Ray Lyn, so she did break that count.
She did, but it's a matter of sportsmanship here, and I feel like the referee's not going to tolerate Deonna going off on her own and taking advantage of the situation here right now. And you can see across Ray Lyn's face, she is in some serious pain.
I don't think Deonna's going to tolerate the ref telling her what to do.
And Deonna with a big kick right there, up into the shoulder of Ray Lyn. So close.
Ray Lyn looking a little dazed in the center of the ring.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's again over 90 degrees out. And look at Deonna Purrazzo putting her feet on top of the hair. Pulling poor Ray Lyn up towards the sky here tonight.
Just getting mean.
And her boot right across the eyes. You know, I'd be unhappy if I wasn't so impressed with what Deonna's doing here right now.
Can you imagine the force of pressure that is on the throat of Ray Lyn? How is she even going to be able to breathe for the rest of the match?
Yeah, it's a very difficult situation to be in. And Deonna Purrazzo once again taking Ray to the mat. And another near fall here.
Ray's hanging in there.
Yeah, Deonna Purrazzo obviously in a position here where she does not want to lose as the sitting Impact Knockout champion. And Ray Lyn, though, giving her a run for her money. Big kicks down low. Yeah, swept the leg Cobra Kai style.
Ray Lyn feeding off the energy of the crowd.
And just threw herself right on top of Deonna, narrowly picked up that 3 count. And now looking for, I've seen this. She's going to wrap her up and she's going to press one ankle over the other.
Yeah, she's kind of threading the needle right there and just putting all that pressure on the leg that she's been working. That ankle, oof, that just looks brutal. I don't know that I've seen Deonna look this much in anguish and agony.
Yeah, and Deonna definitely in some pain here. Managed to get to the rope, and Ray Lyn looked like she was actually taking this as a moment to relax a bit, maybe get herself together.
Yeah, but a good reach again by the the two-time Impact Knockouts champ. Grabbing that rope, breaking the hold, getting a little bit of a breather.
Of course, this is not the only women's match that we are going to see here tonight. Later on, Kylie Rae, the Warrior Wrestling Women's Champion, going to put her title on the line against Holidead.
Yep. Excited to see both those women return here to Warrior Wrestling.
Very excited to see both those women. Of course, Kylie Rae, this will be a big return to her to pro wrestling just in general. But look at that big knee. Kitchen sink right across the...
so much strength right there.
Right across the nose of Ray Lyn and Ray Lyn. Those women going for a big boot. Both women down, both boots to the face.
Come on, ladies, you got that 10 count. Let's bring it up. One.
Man, I can't even imagine what these two athletes are struggling with right now in this heat. I mean, I'm having a hard time just doing commentary over here in the heat, Nick.
And you can hear the fans here right now lighting up. We got one fan with a snare drum over here, feeding that energy.
Both women finding their way up to their feet. Trading blows all the way up. Ray Lyn with a big punch to Deonna's chest.
Oh! Double overhands right to the chest of Deonna Purrazzo. And look at that light from the sky, that sun shining down right now as we're about to watch it go behind the horizon.
I gotta say, wrestling outside is absolute bliss.
And a nice side Russian leg sweep variation there. Purrazzo flips over, as with the armbar.
No? Okay.
And Ray Lyn able to get out of it here. The referee saying she got to the ropes and I guess broke the hold.
Yeah.
The referee really jaw-jacking here with Deonna Purrazzo. I'm not sure if Deonna may have said something about referee that got his ire.
But let's be real, Nick. You do not want to get caught in a Fujiwara armbar from Deonna Purrazzo. That is one place you never, ever.
And Deonna Purrazzo back on the attack into the corner.
Oof.
And Ray Lyn able to get out of the way. A nice little roll to pick up some energy, and she throws that knee right up across the jaw of Deonna Purrazzo. Beautiful fisherman suplex right into that bridge.
Only a 2 count, though. Only a 2 count.
Nearly 3 there. I thought she had it. Shades of Mr. Perfect as she took Deonna Purrazzo out of that corner there.
I honestly think Ray Lyn thought she had it, too. She's looking very frustrated. I hope that doesn't get the best of her.
Oh, man, that kick could have done it.
Oof.
And right there from the face first to the mat, and Deonna pulling up that. And Ray Lyn was able to move Deonna onto her back, nearly picked up a pinfall victory there. Nice pump boot to the face from Deonna. That was pretty stiff. That might be all that she wrote. No, not quite.
No, Ray Lyn is not done quite yet.
And with all the talk in pro wrestling of who's got the best women's division all of wrestling, Women of Honor, Impact Wrestling, WWE, every time I come back here to Warrior Wrestling, I'm reminded. I'm reminded about how great the women of Warrior Wrestling are.
Yeah, we are
here.
the lucky ones for sure, Nick.
And it looks like Deonna may be going for a neutralizer of some kind here.
Ray Lyn trying to wiggle her way out of it.
Oh, beautiful cutter out of nowhere!
That was a Ray Cray-O, if I'm not mistaken.
Ray Cray-O. Almost for the 3 count there, out of
Almost
nowhere.
had her.
And Ray Lyn here has thrown a lot at Deonna Purrazzo here tonight, and wondering right now what more she's going to have to throw, and listen to those fans out there.
I don't think Ray wants to go home with another L, man.
And she went for that other Ray Cray-O.
Oh!
Only to have that Fujiwara armbar slapped back on by Deonna Purrazzo.
Does she have it locked in? Nope. Ray gets out.
Both women carrying their momentum. Deonna able to keep on. And a huge amount of leverage, and it is it. Ray Lyn has tapped out Deonna Purrazzo. Victorious here tonight. The Virtuosa walks in. Impact Wrestling Knockout Champion. It was never in debate that she'd walk out as that champion, but she has showed everybody why she is the top of the heap at Impact Wrestling right now. Picking up that victory. And Ray Lyn, nothing to slouch at here. The fans here in attendance, really happy regardless of what they've seen. Well, Val, I want to thank you so much for joining us here for Ray Lyn versus Deonna Purrazzo. Right now, we are going to throw to some footage of an incident that happened at FanFest earlier today, is what I've been handed here on my sheet. So I don't know if we are ready to get to that, but we have some footage here from FanFest that we're going to be showing you here in just a moment. And of course, later on,
I'm so excited. Not just me, but look at all these fans that are here to see our returning sweet home for the women's champ, Kylie Rae. So excited.
To match this fake gold?
This is already.
Tell me.
They're getting heated early.
Hey, this tan is sprayed on, bro. No, it ain't though.
I saw it on Fantas when he was in AEW. I'm like, I gotta get
Are you vaccinated? I check your Twitter, bro. You're scary. I'm very scary. You're very good, so I'm looking forward to it. Why you gotta be complimentary? I like you as a wrestler, and I want to have a great contest with you. We will, but that's mine.
No, it's not.
Not yet, but it will be.
It's not.
I'm gonna pin you and do the Yoshino taunt over your body. Full Masato Yoshino on you tonight. Alright, and I'll make sure I beat you with from Jungle. Yeah, I'm gonna go Speed Star on you, bro. I'm going Speed Star.
well, look at that. Some words exchanged there between Lee Moriarty and Trey Miguel during FanFest earlier today.
Well, so definitely an interesting development nonetheless at FanFest earlier on, Nick.
Yes, absolutely. All right, and we are back here. Sorry about that audio issue. It has obviously been taken care of. And we're getting ready here for another matchup between two bright stars from the world of professional wrestling right now. Cold Radrick here. He'll be taking on KC Navarro.
I gotta say, I was really impressed with that match that we just saw. Nick, Deonna Purrazzo is always at the top of her game, and we heard from Ray Lyn earlier on, not the desired result that she wanted tonight. And as we look ahead, we think about some of the big matches on the way. Our main event, the Warrior Wrestling Championship matchup that's on the way.
Sure.
Of course, I said that's the main event. The main event is the first ever Lucha champion that will be crowned in the first ever Lucha War of Attrition match tonight. But, we saw what happened between Trey and Miguel just moments ago. Trey Miguel and Lee Moriarty at the FanFest earlier on today. What was your take on that? I mean, were they kind of playing around? Were they? Was there animosity there? I don't know what I'm sensing there.
Look, I think that Lee Moriarty tried to get into Trey Miguel's head. That's all it was to me. Look, Trey Miguel, he's coming in here. His buddies are gone, right? He's a lone wolf. He's walking around. He's going to be out here defending this title on his own tonight. Lee Moriarty, one of the best in the world here, not just in the ring, but mind games. Rich, you want to get into his head before the show so you can beat him in the ring.
Right now, that is Cole Radrick, who was forced to break KC Navarro back up to his feet. What do you know about Navarro? We've seen him in action before. He's blessed, obviously.
Sure.
But it's all about the positivity with him, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very much about positivity, and he's got a lot to be positive about. KC Navarro has been on AEW Dark, pretty much since the beginning of that show. I mean, you've probably seen him have matches with Sonny Kidd.
Hold on here, trying to put it away, and Radrick able to get the 2 count.
Like I was saying, he's taking on all kinds of opponents. Sonny Kiss, Top Flight, Ray Phoenix. He's even got a little bit of a social media war going on with Leo Rush at the moment. So certainly a hot commodity. Cole Radrick here, a fine technician. He can brawl if he needs to. We're going to see if he can get in there. And honestly, I feel like Radrick needs the win here more than KC. KC is riding a real wave. Cole has got to show that he can hang with somebody like KC Navarro. KC Navarro here, asking for a test of strength.
You know, you just mentioned the Twitter war between Navarro and Lio Rush. Could you imagine that matchup? KC Navarro is so quick, moves like that just dazzles in the ring.
Yeah, 100%. But you know what I bet Cole Radrick said? I want Lio Rush. Give me the big marquee name. Beautiful, by the way. KC right to the back ahead of Radrick. Up top. Cole Radrick able to get out of the way, and look at the pace here. It has been set quick. KC Navarro maybe flipping too quick for his own good. Better watch the footwork.
Oh, wow, what a drop kick. What elevation.
No kidding, man. Who put Pop Rocks in these guys' soda before the match?
And what's he going to mind here? KC Navarro. Here he comes, full speed ahead. Oh, suicide dive and caught with a big uppercut. Cole Radrick got stung.
Low and quick. That was very devastating. Blinked and you missed it. Like a bullet out of a gun, he shot out of that ring right at poor Cole Radrick. KC Navarro here using the ring as a weapon. Smart when you can do it.
Calling his shot.
Oh, and he wants to use even more of that ring. Oh, and it might be getting, oh, nicely done.
Little hide and seek. Oh!
Did he pop him? Punched him from behind the ring post there.
A little do-si-do, a little dodge, and pop.
And look at this, right out of the audience. No guardrails, no fencing, nothing that separates these performers from the wonderful fans. It's beautiful to see, Rich.
Of course, this is the first of 3 Stadium Series events, and coming up in July, you may see big moves like that, and wow, what a counter by Radrick.
Yeah, and Cole Radrick here. So impressive that he saw it coming that time. Fool me once, shame on you. Do it twice, shame on me. Certainly not going to be shamed on him. Dropping KC right on that turf, and look at all of that dirt all across KC's back. And you have no idea what's on this filthy football field. Broken glass.
Oh, who knows?
Cleats.
Right? Yeah, could
broken
be anything.
Dreams.
Could be anything.
Friday Night Lights.
No!
Take a seat, KC.
Yeah. One of the fans, I think, may be able to maybe get a refund, get his money back. That seat's not. Oh! That's not for that.
Yeah, this is a sold-out house. Every seat's important. But Cole Radrick here with the audience in the palm of his hand.
He's trying to show off a little bit here, and
maybe going back to his playing days.
Oh! Wow! What a collision!
I haven't seen a cannonball like that since the. Well, you know what? We don't use cannons anymore.
No,
right?
that's
all. It's all tanks and stuff, right?
Yeah, you haven't seen a cannonball like that since Otto Vaughn.
There we go.
How's that?
Thank you. I was going to say the Spanish-American War.
Well, yes. KC Navarro was in charge in this matchup. I'm surprised that that running move there by Radrick paid off. Able to sweep the legs. Oh, wow. Springboards off the knees and into the cover. Really kick out at 1.5. What an interesting move there. Sweep the leg up top, off the knees, and then bam!
You know, that's the thing about Cole Radrick. Cole Radrick is really part of that new wave of wrestler who doesn't have this one kind of style that they gravitate towards. You know, we're really seeing that hybrid of high-flying grappling technician all rolled into one right here in Cole Radrick. And I think KC Navarro taking off guard here tonight.
Cole Radrick sending Navarro into the ropes.
A little Shawn Michaels play around.
No! And Radrick got caught. Navarro. No!
Man! Call that out. Slingshot.
Now Radrick with the backslide. Navarro able to get free, misses with the clothesline. Move after move. Oh, God! That could do it!
It's just the speed of Cole Radrick there, the ability to grab a little piece of KC Navarro, flip him around, and really get him disoriented, which is hard to do with a guy like KC Navarro, who is so obviously conscious of where he is in the ring and in the air at any given moment, Rich.
As we get back to some sense of normalcy here in the world, and more matches are happening, more events are happening. Oh, big gourd buster there by Cole Radrick, and a clothesline right into the back of the skull. Cover. And Navarro able to kick out at 2. Nick, I was curious if you see any ring rust at all.
I honestly don't, Rich. Honestly, I see the opposite of ring rust here right now. A lot of these guys have known that there was going to be light at the end of this tunnel. They've been staying sharp. Some of them gotten bigger. Some of them gotten trimmed down. Some of them have been taking BJJ classes. All of these wrestlers right now are healthier than they've ever been. They're more clear-headed than they've ever been. They're hungrier than they've ever been. We're seeing the best, I think, of these wrestlers right now.
Yeah, I think so too. I've been incredibly impressed that everybody seems, they don't seem like they've lost a step at all, Nick.
Casey Navarro pulled Radrick right into that punch. That was brutal.
Both going for clotheslines. Double kip up.
Oh, no!
Well.
Wow. Shades of Ric Flair right there in the middle of the ring. Both of them eating dirt at the moment as you see that dirt scattered all over that ring.
Referee starts the count. They have till 10.
And the fans here in attendance are going wild right now. The first "This is awesome" chant since we've gotten back, Rich.
You see the sweat pouring off both competitors. Big clothesline there by Navarro. What a drop kick. And Radrick stumbles into the corner. Big running forearm smash. Reversal on the Irish whip. Navarro up and over. Hold on here. Satellite DDT.
Drilled him.
Cover. Casey Navarro trying to put it away and Radrick hanging in.
Such a devastating move there. You talk about possibly, smashing a vertebrae discs in your neck right against each other, maybe even a concussion here. Fortunately, we have wonderful medical staff here at Warrior Wrestling in case anything, were to happen, unfortunately, but very high-risk maneuver there from KC to Cole Radrick.
Looking for the slice bread number 2. The running Shiranui. Oh, wow, what a kick.
Oh, man.
By Radrick, who now springboards off the ropes.
Wow, right into that stunner there.
Lion salt, cover, and it's still not enough.
Wow, Rich, we literally just put out a top 50 matches of Warrior Wrestling over the past year, counting down the top 50 matches in the history of the company. I feel like we're going to have to go back. We're going to have to...
Oh, that list will be revised.
We're going to have to revise the list, Rich.
For sure.
These two are tearing the house down here right now. If there were a house, which there isn't, so I guess burning down the stadium is what they're doing. A couple of arsonists here, Rich.
What's Radrick got in mind here? Navarro somehow got free. There's a big high knee. And there it is, the running slice bread number 2. Cover. Finally he got him. Casey Navarro with the win. Well, Nick, of course, we mentioned some of the great action that we have on the way. We've got a huge win there by Casey Navarro in a match that I think probably opened a lot of eyes.
Before we look ahead here to the other match we've got tonight, can we take a moment to reflect in the moment on what we just saw?
Yes. Yes, we can.
Good. Breathe it in, Rich. That was a wonderful thing we just saw. Two of the hungriest performers in the game here right now, going out, showing why they're top dogs right now. Casey Navarro, he's been working AEW Dark. Maybe he wants to see, AEW, they got them tiered contracts, Rich. You go up a tier, you get more money. I think Casey needs a bigger tier. I think he's got to get called Tony Khan, shoot him a DM.
This is our time. Thank you.
Casey Navarro and Cole Radrick with a barn burner here tonight. Chicago Heights, Illinois, Warrior Wrestling Stadium Series 2021. Of course, we are going to be back here in the month of July, in the month of August as well. WarriorWrestling.net is the place to find more information, get your tickets, and you see everybody socially distanced. You can bring your own Bring your own drinks, bring your own food. Yes, indeed, bring your own beer as well, Nick Hausman.
I got a whole bunch of it in my bag here tonight. Once we're done, I'm letting loose, Rich. You're going to find me Brian Pillman style, handcuffed to that post down at the end of the old football field.
And of course, we saw the video earlier on with Lee Moriarty and Trey Miguel. Trey Miguel, the Warrior Wrestling champion, and a little bit of a, I don't know if it was playful. I don't know if there was a brewing rivalry. I'm not quite sure what it was. It didn't seem like they were ready at each other's throats, but I think the message was sent.
You know, look, yeah, was it not quite aggressive?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on here. Wait a minute. Is that Frank the Clown?
That is Frank the Clown.
Was it? He was just thrown out a little while ago.
I got a ticket.
Well, he's got a chair. He's got.
Are you? Wait a minute.
Hold up. I have a ticket.
What?
I have
he's got a ticket. What's Steve doing out here? Steve, you bought a ticket. What are you gonna do? Put him in detention?
I got a ticket. I'm gonna enjoy Warrior Wrestling because I am Mr. Warrior Wrestling.
I want some of them grapes. I want to eat grapes with Frank and watch wrestling.
Okay, so hang on here. You're telling me that despite get him out of here.
What are they doing?
He was.
I don't care if you have a ticket. Get him out.
This man could be the future son-in-law of Mick Foley.
Okay, and
he could be marrying Mrs. Foley's baby boy's baby girl.
Okay.
He's practically royalty, in my opinion, when it comes to the world of professional wrestling. This is abhorrent. If Frank the Clown, I mean, look, it's one thing if he comes in and he crashes the ring, all right? We never want to see anybody who's not supposed to be crashing the ring, right? We don't want chaos. But he bought a ticket, Rich.
You know what? I've said it before and I'll say it again. Never has somebody with so little done so much with so little. And that is Frank the Clown. But we are ready for more action here tonight.
That's an insult to Noel Foley.
Well, you know what? He was thrown out. He shouldn't have tried to come back.
Noel, I apologize. Noel, Mick, on behalf of all of Warrior Wrestling, I apologize.
Excited for this one. Kongo Kong ready for action. But as we get set for this matchup, we do want to let you know, Nick, that next month, July the 17th, Warrior Wrestling is getting evil.
Oh, wait, isn't it also going to be very nice?
What do you mean very nice?
Oh, very nice. Oh, and very
evil.
Oh,
you know what that means, right?
Of course, that means Dan House is going to be in the house here. Man, what a great pro wrestler Dan Housen is. One of my absolute favorites.
Right here, we get a look at Kongo Kong, who we've seen in action here before at Warrior Wrestling. You know, I wonder if on July the 17th if Danhausen is going to bring that box of teeth that he carries around.
It's not a box, it's a jar.
It's a jar of teeth.
It's a jar of teeth. He has bags of money. He has a box of nothing.
Why does he carry
a box?
Oh, I still can't figure out why Danhausen carries around a jar of teeth, but
it's because the teeth, it's legal, Rich. Like, he doesn't want to cheat, but you have teeth. I'll explain it next time.
All right, well, Beastman ready to make his way down to the ring. And again, if you are watching tonight, you're following us on Fight TV. The hashtag is Stadium Series. Use that hashtag on Twitter. Let us know how everything sounds, everything looks. And
this Beastman guy.
What do you think of this guy here? What do you make of him?
This man is, first of all, I don't want to say anything negative around him. So since I'm safely here in the booth, I'm going to say some things.
How bad do you think that loincloth smells?
Oh, it's, Rich, I was in the back. I had to leave because this man, there was, believe it or not, see that bone?
Yes.
There was meat on that bone.
Was there really?
He has eaten an entire cow. He was eating an entire cow's leg.
You know what that looks like? That looks like one of those turkey legs you get at Disney World.
It wasn't. It was a cow's leg. It was raw. It was uncooked. He was just sitting there with muscle and tendon and blood out of his mouth. Look at him. He's still picking bits of it off right now.
Well, this is quite the interesting matchup. You've got.
I watched him use the restroom in the corner of the locker room. He doesn't even seem to understand how central plumbing works.
I'm sorry, he did what?
He used the restroom.
You're saying Kongo Kong or Beastman?
Beastman. Kongo Kong is also very scary. I didn't see him dropping a deuce in the locker room.
Do you have to talk about this stuff?
I just wanted to say this man is a complete animal. This beast man. And look, Kongo Kong, obviously off the chain himself. We're going to see some real vicious, unbridled aggression, I feel like, right now between these two.
There's something very primal about this matchup.
Absolutely, a very primal matchup. This is going to be not looking for figure fours. We're not looking here for suicidos, right? And look at that, Beastman.
No choreographed tumbling routines.
No, Beastman, though, using Kongo Kong.
Oh, look out here. I mean, this is an old-fashioned... Oh, wait a minute here. What, the referee...
Yeah, see, they're both very primal.
Oh, they're taking out the trash, so to speak.
They seem to both be enjoying beating up the referee. I don't know. Do they know they're in a match?
That's what I'm trying to figure
I
out.
saw somebody backstage trying to communicate to them what was going to happen.
I mean, they knew enough to make their entrances to their music.
Sure.
So I mean, the elevator's going somewhere.
Okay, you know what? And I think that they were told there was like a ham sandwich or something on the line. You know?
Wait a minute here.
Kongo Kong.
Oh no! Ah!
Oh, and the men going back. Both these men going back and forth.
These are quarter notes, Nick.
Oh sure, yeah. These guys are regular Beethovens.
Yeah.
I think that these.
Oh, that went down with the symbol there that time. Uh-oh.
And Beastman here, using that as a weapon. Where's the referee here right now?
Well, would you like to attempt? I mean, first of all, we already saw what happened to the official when he got yanked out of the ring. Nearly got sandwiched between these two behemoths. You think they're going to listen to a guy in a striped shirt?
They probably think he's a zebra. They're probably going to try to eat him, is what I think's going to happen here tonight. And Beastman here throwing a beautiful looking knee right to the gut of Kongo Kong. I'll give him credit here. And I don't know about this old man in his bucket hat who looks so happy to see these monsters destroy each other. Come on, referee, get in here. Get some order going.
Looks like he should be out fishing somewhere, that fellow there with the hat on.
I think that's Bill Murray's uncle.
Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh, with the cane!
And I guess the rules are out the window here. I guess if you're scared to tell the wrestlers they can't do something, there just are no rules.
Uh-oh.
And a big boot, not flush, kind of came up underneath the nose there. And Beastman down like he's had a long night of drinking grog or whatever Beastman drinks.
Perhaps some screech if he was in.
And Kongo Kong here. Here's the thing about Kongo Kong against Beastman here.
What did you say, grog? What is grog?
Grog is, the cavemen, the Vikings, they drank grog, whatever. Kongo Kong, unlike Beastman, has years of experience in the world of professional wrestling. That's the thing that he is bringing to this bout that Beastman really doesn't have.
Oh! Woo! Well, uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, I feel bad for that chair. That thing is holding on for dear life.
Yeah, I really hope Beastman doesn't have plans to sit on this guy's lap.
Uh-oh.
And I felt the crowd shake a little bit here as those two men hit the turf.
Yeah, it rumbled quite a bit, didn't it?
Glad we're nowhere near Yellowstone National Park. Might have had an international incident on our hands, setting off that Mount St. Helens. And Kongo Kong again. What, is Mount St. Helens not in Yellowstone?
Not that I'm aware of, Nick.
There's another one in Yellowstone. Rich is looking at me like I'm an idiot.
Well, the shoe fits.
Come on. All right, Beastman here.
Oh, no.
I don't think he understands what a chair is. I think he thinks it's a necklace.
Yeah, I believe
I think he's trying to get him to wear some pretty jewelry or something.
Yeah.
Oh, we've lost the feed here. We've lost the feed. We'll be back in just a moment.
There we go, yep.
As you see, these two monsters are walking over all the wires. No respect whatsoever.
Well, that's what I'm saying earlier on. Oh, you saw what happened where, now I'm not sure which one did it to whom, but they took the camera cable, wrapping each other up with it. And you're right, Nick. Is he going he's going for the cover out here? Just count it, ref. Come on.
To be fair, with the way that this referee is letting these two do whatever they want, I'm not really surprised to see Kongo Kong trying to go for a pinfall on the outside. If the referee doesn't want to count the pinfall, hey, maybe don't let him do the other stuff either. Just saying. Kongo Kong here pointing at the referee right now, trying to communicate something. Oh my God, this is not a good spot for that referee to be in. I don't want to be the turkey on that hoagie.
No.
And Kong is
These two need some type of handlers or something.
Oh, we're going to see sumo style. Oh, no, we're going to see foot. Here it is, Friday Night Lights, Rich. Big, meaty men bumping meat. As Beastman here.
Oh, that referee's running for his dear life now.
And what is with this referee running like an old-timey British cartoon character?
I don't know. Not quite sure.
And Beastman here. Honestly, I'm a little surprised that Beastman is able to keep his composure.
Why is the referee not called for the bell yet, Nick?
Well, again, Rich, I think he's scared. I think he's living in fear.
Well,
of
if you're that scared, ring the bell and get out of here.
No, look, they'll find him in the back. They'll find him at his home. I mean, Beastman probably has a pack of wild dogs he's trained. And look, at least right there, Kongo Kong using that steel post as a weapon here, driving Beastman into it.
Still to come tonight, we will see Sam Adonis battle Matt Cardona. Kylie Rae, the Warrior Wrestling Women's Champion, defends her title against Holidead. Trey Miguel puts the Warrior Wrestling title on the line against Lee Moriarty. And of course, our Lucha Libre War of Attrition match to crown the first ever Warrior Wrestling Lucha Champion. But right now, it is Kongo Kong in charge. Beastman retreating to the corner. They're finally back in the ring.
Well, hopefully the referee can relay to them, whether it's through symbols or drawings, how a wrestling match is like.
Hieroglyphics.
Sure, whatever it may be.
Of some sort.
And Kongo Kong seeing a downed Beastman.
Oh, man.
400 pounds. And you can see that ring right there in the middle. It's like a divot where these two men are because of how much weight is in that ring right now.
Yeah, there's several 100 pounds in there.
Almost a half ton of human mass.
Is that what it is?
A half ton, I think. I'm not a math person, but I think that's right.
Okay, yeah.
A couple Mount St. Helens here, about to go off.
Right. At least the weight of several small cars. Big clothesline there by Beastman. And Kongo Kong answers back. Didn't have much effect. Oh, that one did though.
And this is the law of the jungle right here. The bigger, more aggressive man will win. And Beastman here, bigger and more aggressive. And look at how bruised up his back is right now. The thing you can't underestimate with a guy. Oh wait, what is he doing?
Oh no.
What is Beastman doing, Rich?
Oh no.
He's gonna break the ring. Oh, this is very foolish. This is how careers are ended.
Oh!
Just fall, Beastman. Just fall. Get down. You don't want to take the fall that Kongo Kong's to take you down. And now Kongo Kong. Look, what are these two big men? No.
They could very
I saw this on SmackDown one time. It didn't. We have other matches to do.
Well, I was just thinking the same thing. They could very well destroy the ring.
We have other matches. Do not do that. Oh, no! Oh, my God. Whew. I am so glad. I am so glad we have a ring to work with still.
Ecstatic even, huh?
Over the
moon.
Over the moon, man. Over the moon. Which will be out here pretty soon, by the way. And you know, Rich, I made a lot of comments earlier about these two, their IQ levels, their stenches, their use of hygiene or lack of, but you know, for men this size.
Oh no.
You just don't see men this size doing that stuff.
Oh, that was dangerous.
The fans here in attendance, very open to what Kongo Kong is putting out right now.
Now, who's going to get the better of this exchange? I'm going to say it between these two behemoths.
Oh, a couple of dinosaurs here right now. And Kongo Kong now he's pointing up top. When I got into this match, I told everybody I'm not expecting a technical classic. I'm not expecting a lucha exhibition. But for the third time in this bout, one of these big men is going up top.
Oh, the humanity, Nick. When will it end?
It won't. And Beastman there. He doesn't know a lot about fighting, but he knows he doesn't want a big guy to fall on you. And once again, both these guys up top.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh,
no! T-bone right off the top.
Is that enough? Beastman finally put it away.
You're a winner! Beastman! Beastman!
That was a really big T-bone off the top there. T-bone suplex, like the kind of T-bone you see in one of the Flintstones. You know, the opening of that, the cartoon where it tips the car over on its side.
I believe that was the Brontosaurus burger, wasn't it?
Well, that's what that move should be called. That was a Brontosaurus burger
The
right
Brontosaurus burger off the top. Kongo Kong and Beastman, and it is Beastman getting the better here tonight at Stadium Series 2021 Warrior Wrestling here in Chicago Heights, Illinois.
And we are only really about halfway through this triple main event here. 3 big title matches. I don't think I could pick any real one of them as the definitive main event here tonight because all the talent involved and how many chances there are for a big move to be made here tonight if one of these belts does change hands. And of course, we're going to see a new champion crowned in the War of Attrition.
Yeah, and not only that, coming up next, we are going to see, I'm excited for this, Sam Adonis makes his return here to Warrior Wrestling and making his Warrior Wrestling debut in Chicago. It is always ready, Matt Cardona.
Matt Cardona off the chain, no longer having to play by the rules as somebody else. He's in it for himself at the moment, and I can tell you, Sam Adonis, hot off of coming from a big debut down at AAA. He has a 4-6-1 record here in Warrior Wrestling. Matt Cardona completely untested in the world of Warrior Wrestling. I know Sam has got some wind at his sails right now, so to speak, again, because of that big debut down at AAA recently,
Sure.
Marquee player. I don't think Sam Adonis wants Matt Cardona to walk into Warrior Wrestling and just have the run of the place.
Yeah, I agree with you. Matt Cardona wants to walk in here, and I've worked with Matt Cardona in the past. I'm excited to see, as you said it, he's got the chains off of him.
Yes.
He's no longer constrained by, well, maybe what some people want or not want him to do. I'm curious to see how he hangs tonight in the ring with Sam Adonis.
Yeah, 100%. Sam Adonis, the greatest Rudo in the world, right? And Sam Adonis...
In his mind, anyway.
Yeah, and he's used to the space, right? Sam Adonis has been to the Stadium Series. He's been to the dance. He knows what to expect in an environment like this. This is his environment, right? And Matt Cardona, he's got a lot going on. He's got a lot of things on his mind right now that aren't just this match. I mean, well, we'll get to it. I'll tell you a little bit more about what's going on with Matt Cardona.
Sure. Well, there he is.
Everybody knows. This guy knows. How you doing, baby girl? I can't hear it.
One of the most annoying people I have ever had the displeasure of meeting.
My city,
Sam Adonis.
my night, my town.
Who, we got to give credit where credit's due. I mean, he's been here at Warrior Wrestling since the beginning. I don't know why he keeps on getting matches here.
He keeps getting matches here because he's like 6'4", 230 pounds. He's all muscle. He's got years of experience. He's got a cockiness because he knows he's good, Rich. Like, this is why people don't like you, Rich. This is why people don't like you because you come in and you judge them.
I'm not judging
You're
anybody.
judging.
No,
You're judging. You're a hater, Rich. You're a Sam Adonis hater.
MDK. MDK.
Cardona!
Cardona makes his debut here at Warrior Wrestling. You know, just to close the point on Sam Adonis, you know what he did to me earlier today? I went to go get a bottle of water. He took the last bottle of water from my hand.
Good.
Good.
He needs it more than you. Look at that body. Look at that physique. Well, you expect that man to go out there and do his job without water?
Now, you just said that there are 3 title matches coming up. Seeing as Matt Cardona is the internet champion, does that mean this is the 4th title match?
Well, I don't know that the title is on the line here for the Internet Championship. I'm going to say it's not, because I don't know that Matt has ever. It's more like the $1 Million Championship. You know, like, it's just a way for him to show I'm better than you. I have done things that you will never do. I've had a successful internet show. I have a throngs of social media followers. I'm very, very popular. This belt shows you that, is what that belt does.
Well, apparently, told that the police were called as Frank the Clown has officially filed a complaint about having his ticket revoked here at Warrior Wrestling.
Well, good. If there's anything I applaud Frank for more than anything else, it's his litigious nature.
Well, all kidding aside with Sam Adonis, we've talked about it before. He's much bigger than a lot of people give him credit for. He is much more skilled and talented than many people want to give him credit for. Tonight, how that stacks up against Matt Cardona, we're about to find out.
Like I said, after years of working for CMLL, Sam Adonis now in AAA. I know he's going to be splitting his time between Mexico and the States.
Sam Adonis!
Like I said, I know he's going to be splitting his time between the States and Mexico going forward. I mean, he's really so over in Mexico. I'm surprised he's lowering himself to wrestle Matt Cardona and doesn't want to go for that Lucha Championship here later tonight.
It is interesting how big of a star Sam Adonis is in Mexico.
Huge star. Huge star. Sam Adonis, very famous. I mean, I would argue that if you went down to Mexico.
If you mentioned Sam Adonis' name, he'd probably get thrown out of the store.
Well, at least they'd know who he was. I think you walk down to Mexico, you say Matt Cardona, they're going to be like, okay, okay.
Yeah.
See, that's Spanish. I speak Spanish fluently.
Oh, you do?
Obviously, K. All right? Oh, but that was an English K, like a sassy K.
Alsman, not about enough of you.
All right, Rich, look. Look at that. Little Sam Adonis dance right there. And I didn't even get to tell you earlier why. Oh, little Rick Rude there. Some real wide hip gyrations there from Matt Cardona, by the way. He's got to be doing that DDP yoga. Taking it to the next level.
Cardona looks like he's having fun.
Yeah, you would have never got to see
Oh, not anymore. I might have spoken too soon. Kick to the gut. And Adonis down, side headlock. Cardona shoots him off the shoulder tackle by Adonis.
And Adonis down there waiting for him.
Headlock takeover, countered by Cardona with the head scissors. A nice pace early on in this matchup.
Yeah, and I think Sam should take a moment here to breathe, take it in. I know he's writhing in pain as he's got that leverage put on his shoulder. But you can also see the wheels moving in his head here right now.
I think oftentimes Adonis, this is almost the game plan that he sets out. Wants his opponent to take charge early on at times, just to turn things like we just saw quickly back around and take them by surprise. And well, one more time, there's the head scissor in the counter. And right back into the armbar.
And you know, that's the thing about Sam Adonis, like you say. He's letting Matt come to him. You know, I bring up all of the great accolades of Sam recently. Again, he's, you know, coming out of this period right now, just signed a brand new deal with AAA, really has his wits about him. He knows where he's going. Matt Cardona, sure, he's doing Impact Wrestling right now. He seems to be finding some moves there. But you know what? He's also being hunted by Nick Gage right now.
Yeah, he certainly is.
You know, I saw Nick Gage earlier today on social media. He's at Tournament Survival, a bloody, psychopathic event taking place, I believe, in Atlantic City tonight. And Nick Gage was like, I'm going to call you out tonight. Matt Cardona, but he called him by his WWE name. And
Right.
Matt Cardona's like, I'm here at Warrior Wrestling.
I'm in Chicago.
Well, Nick Gage doesn't know that.
Well,
Get off of that.
Adonis able to get his foot on the bottom rope. That
That's
breaks
the
the
thing is,
hold.
You got a psychopath like Nick Gage on your tail. I mean, we think he's down at GCW.
Do you think he might show up here?
I think that Nick Gage is capable. The man robbed a bank, right? I mean, he could be showing up in a car. He could jump out. He could have a knife. This is the kind of horror.
He could fly into O'Hare, go and buy a knife, and then.
Well, you've thought this out more than I would like. Obviously,
hop on the train and take a lift or an Uber over here to the venue, perhaps.
Again, that's the nightmare that Matt Cardona.
I mean, that's what I would do.
I did want to say that you've thought about this too much, Rick, but I have questions. I have concerns, honestly.
Guys, I know I shouldn't do this, but I trust you.
Matt Cardona.
I know your brother.
I have a feeling if Nick Gage showed up here at this stadium, it would burst into flames, considering it's Marion County.
Oh, sure, yeah. Well, God forgives, Rich. Sam Adonis doesn't, though, unfortunately.
What were we talking about? Adonis lets you come to him?
Yes, lets you come to him. Again, I'm saying Matt Cardona.
Now Cardona quickly back up, and the clothesline sends Adonis down to the outside, heads up.
And Matt Cardona, the thing about Cardona is, we're also used to seeing him on our TVs. We've seen Matt on our TVs for over a decade right now. But until you see him up close, I don't think you understand how big he is. And really, both of these guys. I mean, as you see him moving around outside the ring right now, look at him compared to these fans. What is he doing? He's going to let this kid hit Sam Adonis?
Well, I guess so.
Stupid kid, get out of there. You're not a fighter. I hope Sam Adonis levels that child.
Well, at least he told the kid to get out of the way. Adonis whipped into the chair.
By the way, not a good night for shares.
No, it certainly has not been.
Bad night for shares at Warrior Wrestling here tonight.
Adonis slowly getting back up to his feet.
I hope Sam Adonis goes over and smacks that child in the face. All right, and Sam Adonis here going after Matt, throwing some stiff kicks to the back of the head. And Matt Cardona here, falling right from that second rope. Saw his head bounce off that ring apron there. And Sam Adonis pointing to his head. He's like, look how smart I am. And I think he's talking directly to you, Rich.
Me?
He's angry at you.
Why is he mad at me?
I know he told me before the match, he said, I don't like Rich.
Well.
He asked me to poison your water.
Yes!
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
No!
And
I better watch my back, huh?
Matt Cardona here, splayed out, and knee right in his stupid little spine. Sam Adonis laying it in. And, I think that Matt Cardona came in here really full of himself. I think that he thought he was going to be able to walk all over a Warrior original in Sam Adonis.
What was the only event that Adonis missed?
It was one of the Stadium Series last time.
What was it?
It was the first one.
Adonis up and over.
And Sam was not happy about it.
No, he wasn't. He still brings it up anytime anybody will listen.
No, and walking that tightrope there. What a beautiful picture here in that Chicago Heights sunset.
The neck breaker off the top into the cover. Cardona able to get the shoulder up.
And the referee here telling both men that was not the end of the match. And Matt Cardona probably needed to hear it because I don't know that Matt Cardona knows where Matt Cardona is right now.
Especially after that stiff shot.
Yeah, Matt Cardona, Brian Myers, a couple of fun-loving guys that have taken to trying to carve out their own piece of property here in the world of pro wrestling. I think Sam Adonis wants his own as well. Again, Odelay here playing into the roots he has down in Mexico. I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see him take out one of these competitors before the Lucha Libre War of Attrition match. He has to make an opening for himself. Beat Matt Cardona, come back, enter War of Attrition. I think he's been in 2. Win the
Adonis with the chokehold applied. Referee in there. Huh. You hear him? No habla inglés.
Yeah. He's so used to working out in Mexico, he's forgotten how to speak English.
Right.
Your mother sucks.
Oh, hey. The family show here.
Well, look, if the person's mother is not of good stock, then I feel Sam Adonis should be allowed to bring
What
it
are you
up.
talking about? Not of good stock.
Yes, I'm just saying that you should be allowed to speak ill of the woman, you know?
There's a big drop kick by Cardona off the top. And Adonis seeing stars right now.
Yeah, which is weird because we're about a half hour away from the stars showing themselves in the skies. We're only at sunset right now.
Referee checked on both competitors to make sure they're still able to compete. Back up. And a close line there by Cardona. Connects with another one. Reversal on the Irish whip. Cardona sends Adonis face first into the canvas.
And of course that Rough Rider, Matt Cardona's signature finish.
Uh-oh.
Oh, could we be seeing a broski boot here?
There it is.
Woo! Hey, it's a good reason to go get your next dentist appointment right there.
Adonis gets the left shoulder up at 2.
And that is a move that has put away many a man. Sam Adonis able to kick out here.
Adonis getting his first taste of the broski boot.
And as you can see, it's getting darker slowly here right now in Chicago Heights. Matt Cardona.
I wonder what he's got in store for Adonis here.
He's pushing him up top there, Rich, so he's got something very ill-intentioned on his mind is what I'm going to guess.
Adonis trying to brace himself.
I don't think Adonis is fully there at the moment. He's not. Yeah, okay. He's hanging on.
Yeah, he's got his right foot kind of hooked onto the turnbuckle.
Well, he's got to get Cardona off right now. And a headbutt will do it.
Adonis off the top, lines him up. Oh! Gigantic splash, cover. And Cardona kicks out at 2.
A splash that would have made Eddie Guerrero blush. Wow, that was gorgeous. And hit it perfectly there. I can see all the air coming out of Cardona's body. And Sam Adonis calling for the 450 now off the top. We don't see this much from Sam. This is only something he traditionally does when he knows he doesn't have anything left to do.
Well,
what's going on?
I'm not quite sure.
All right, well, there's a commotion over our
There's a
shoulder
commotion
here.
behind us, and Cardona wise to what might have been happening. Adonis crotched on the top rope, and Cardona really laying the chops in.
Cardona's got to get Sam Adonis down. You don't want to have Adonis with the high ground here. He's way too dangerous. Obviously, as we've seen, Sam Adonis able to do a lot off the top, but what has Matt Cardona got in store?
Whoa! Cardona! Oh, man, countered. Adonis, the suplex.
Side suplex there, 100% tit for tat.
Answered by Cardona. Back and forth we go. A big boot by Adonis and a inverted clothesline from Cardona. Fantastic crowd on hand here tonight, seeing a tremendous match between the debuting Matt Cardona here at Warrior Wrestling.
Yeah, it's amazing here, Rich. As
Sam Adonis.
Yes, as it's gotten less hot outside, the crowd here seems to have heated up. Very comfortable temperature here out right now. Look at those gorgeous pastels and reds in the background as these two men just laying hands on one another. Oh, nice little discus punch. And Adonis not holding back.
Nice as the heck with that. Don't have to be fancy, just lay him in. Shoulder into the gut. And Adonis up and over sunset flip.
Could be it. Oh,
Cardona able to roll through.
And Sam here. And a beautiful. It's a variation of a dragon sleeper, it looks like. Not able to clinch the fingers, though. Matt Cardona going to have to try to do a push-up.
Cardona gets his foot on the bottom rope. I was going to say, look how big Cardona's shoulders are. That was the reason that Adonis wasn't able to cinch that in.
Yeah, he wasn't able to get the fingers to interlock there to really apply the full leverage to the spine and back, and really the shoulders of Matt Cardona to be able to rip away at that tissue. And Sam Adonis here. I was surprised went for the submission move. You think he wants to hit that 450. He called for it earlier. You think he'd want to do something like a power bomb or a pile driver to plant Cardona right in the middle of the ring. And it looks like he's trying to get Cardona up to do just that, but the man is completely limp. I think the referee should check to make sure that there's no serious issue here with Matt Cardona at the moment.
Cardona planting Adonis. Cover. It's still not enough.
That kill switch wasn't enough. I was very surprised by that. I was also surprised to see that nice little homage there to Christian Cage.
Yeah, I really was too. I had to stop for a second. Did he really nail the kill switch?
Hey, you know what?
The unprettier, perhaps?
Right place, right time. That's why you need a deep repertoire.
Adonis again able to duck under. STO cover. And Cardona able to power out again. What a matchup here tonight. And whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, the Internet Championship in the hands of Sam Adonis here right now.
You cannot use that in this match.
And Sam better be careful here to not get disqualified. He's going to cost himself a payday.
Referee going to hold the belt.
And could Zach be looking for that Rough Rider?
There it is. But the referee with his back turned. Cover. Still counted it. And Cardona gets the win.
And Sam Adonis showing us all what he's shown us so many times here at Warrior Wrestling. He's a competitor.
Yeah.
Took a guy like Matt Cardona off the chain in his prime. Took him the distance here tonight. And Matt Cardona is here at Warrior Wrestling. He's picked up his first victory.
Walks away with the Internet Championship as Sam Adonis forced now to lick his wounds and try and regroup. You know, we talked about next month, July the 17th. Things are going to get very evil here at Warrior Wrestling. You can get your tickets at warriorwrestling.net because Danhausen's going to be here.
Danhausen's going to be in the house here. That is right, and I am very excited to have Danhausen here at Warrior Wrestling. The Jar of Teeth. You know he does that dance, the tequila dance. Since it's a kind of BYOB space, maybe you bring your own tequila, right? Maybe you come over to the booth here.
Sure.
You give me a little tequila.
Well, I think you've already had enough.
And I gotta say, Rich.
Yeah, you do.
Which the fans can now get available now. The official Warrior Wrestling. They call it a children's belt. I don't know why they call it that though, Rich.
What do you mean?
It's obviously a very prestigious title because, Rich, I don't know if I told you this or not.
What's that?
The champ is here, everybody.
Oh,
that's right. The champ is here.
My goodness. You know what? We want to say special thanks to one of our sponsors here tonight, Wrestling Travel. You can get some great deals. Warrior 50 is the code to use for Wrestling Travel. Let's take a look at what they've got.
The champ is here.
We are set for our next matchup here, and it is the Warrior Wrestling Women's title on the line. Val Capone with the ring announcements. Holidead makes her way down to the ring. We will get the championship style introductions. Holidead creeps me out.
Yeah, Holidead, a very, very scary woman. I was honestly surprised that Warrior Wrestling management, in particular Principal
Back
Steve,
at you, baby. Back at you, baby.
put Kylie Rae in a match with Holidead. I like everybody, happy to see Kylie Rae back in the world of professional wrestling. Defending that Warrior Wrestling Championship. But Holidead's scary, man.
Holidead with the opportunity of a lifetime here tonight. And that opportunity is to steal the Warrior Wrestling Women's Championship from Chicago's favorite daughter, Kylie Rae.
We'll see if she can pull it off here tonight, Rich.
Kylie Rae, of course, carrying on the tradition of the very first Warrior Wrestling Women's Champion.
Kylie Rae.
Listen to that ovation. She looks thrilled to be back, does she not? Kylie Rae, the Warrior Women's Champion.
Kylie Rae, yes, there were worries, there were fears that Kylie Rae may be done with professional. Look at a beautiful moment like that. Fears that Kylie Rae could be done with pro wrestling, but no, that's not the case. We are out of the pandemic. The light is at the end of the tunnel. We are at the end of that tunnel. Kylie Rae is there with open arms to welcome us all back. Smile on her face, title around her neck. And what a contrast here, Rich.
The eerie and mysterious Holidead, the effervescent Kylie Rae.
Puppy dog tails and candy right there. And of course, came out to the Pokemon theme song.
That's how you feel? Give me your love, baby. Give me your love. You ungrateful people.
We are set to go. Val Capone, I believe, will be joining us here for this matchup in just a couple of moments. But you know, Nick, you hear it all the time. She's just happy to be here. Kylie, at what point does Kylie Rae just deserve to be here? When does she just stop being happy to be here and say, no, you know what? This is mine. I'm the champion. I deserve this.
Cut that out. Keep
Listen
it down. She's going to die
She owns
tonight.
Warrior Wrestling,
She's
Rich.
going to die tonight. Do you not understand?
You know, some of us can own the room without being a jerk about it, Rich. Just saying.
Oh my, what did I walk into? Oh, sorry, fellas.
Rich is storming off right now. Well, Val, welcome to the booth. I guess I rankled the feathers of Rich Frank Grimes Bocchini.
Oh. Hey, Grimy.
All right, well, here we are, Val. Welcome back to the booth. We've got Kylie Rae planting her backpack here. What does she keep in the backpack?
Snacks, goodness, fun times, deadly maneuvers.
Wow, the deadly maneuvers, that's a...
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to tell you that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, kept it.
Oh, geez, I guess I wasn't supposed to tell you that. But thumbs up, she says. Let's get this match underway.
Well, Holidead here, a 5-year pro. If she looks spooky and scary, it is because she's spooky and scary. Not a surprise, I guess, to find out that she was mentored and trained by Gangrel.
Yeah, the legendary Gangrel.
Yeah, Gangrel. One of my favorites. We just saw the kill switch made famous by a fellow Brood member, Christian, in the last bout.
Yep, Christian Cage.
Maybe we'll see a spear, maybe an impaler DDT here from Holidead, or maybe, of course, we'll see her signature Darkness Falls.
Well,
if she's able to put away Kylie Rae.
This isn't Holidead's first time in a Warrior Wrestling ring. We have seen her before. Now, this is her first attempt at a title here at Warrior, so I'm really excited to see how intense and menacingly rough she's
and
gonna be.
Holidead wanting none of the handshake there offered by Kylie Rae. And Kylie Rae realizes right now it's time to maybe drop that smile for a moment, put on your serious face. We got a wrestling match to get to here, and Holidead wrangling Kylie Rae very aggressively right into that corner right out of the gate, setting the tone here early.
You remember how to do this? Come on! Break it up.
And huge double overhand chops right across the chest. Welcome back to Warrior Wrestling, Kylie Rae.
With a quickness turning her into Frowny Rae.
You know, I like this. I think Kylie Rae needs to get pushed. I always say, when she comes out, she's got these big smiles on. She's playing the Pokemon music. Everybody loves Kylie Rae.
Well, I mean, they do. They do
It's
for a good
reason.
reason.
To get complacent in that space.
Complacent?
You
I
need to
think
be
not,
pushed.
sir.
You need to be pushed by somebody like Holidead.
Well, I mean, Holidead is a strong force of nature, if you will. She has toured the entire world of women's wrestling. I mean, you've seen her in so many promotions all over the globe. I mean, she's just phenomenal. She's trained in Japan. She's been with WOW. She has been with Shimmer. I mean, just all over the globe. Everywhere, my friend.
Kylie Rae here, astutely getting out of Holidead's attempts and some wrist locks there.
Oh yeah, look at, you could see the biceps just of Holidead as she wrenches that wrist of Kylie Rae. Oof. Kylie not taking any of it.
And Holidead stopping Kylie Rae dead where she was, and Kylie here off and back down to the mat. Welcome to the canvas, Kylie Rae.
Now it has been a little while since we've seen Kylie here in the Warrior ring.
Yeah, I haven't seen much ring rust from any of the other competitors here tonight, but Kylie seemed to particularly distance herself from pro wrestling here in the past few months.
But hey, look, everybody needs a break every now and again, and I don't think she has ring rust. I think she's just observing her opponent.
Sure, well, I mean, she can
Stalking
observe all
and studying her
it looks to me like she's looking up at Holidead, who is looking down on Kylie, and you always want the high ground.
Well, nobody should ever look down on Kylie. That's a first mistake, my friend.
Holidead was looking down at her right then. And Kylie Rae, almost meekly, I feel like, getting back into the ring. And again, trying to prove it in the middle.
I don't see
as they locked up. And look at that, Kylie Rae, she's become the backpack.
Yeah, she is the Kylie Rae snack pack.
Yes, and Kylie Rae able to get out of the way. And Holidead, exasperated, pushing back on Kylie, fired back with a basement drop kick of her own in the pin. Soon.
And I gotta say, Kylie Rae has maybe not been wrestling publicly, but she's still been working with all the students in the Freelance Academy. So she's definitely been in the ring many times. She just hasn't been here with us at Warrior for, about a year or so.
And Holidead here now, she's the one on the outside, and Kylie Rae, she's got the high ground looking down at Holidead. My, how the tables have turned here in the last 2 minutes of action. And a little smile creeping across Holidead's face.
That is what you don't want to see when she gets real creepy like that, Holidead.
And Kylie Rae going for a kick to the face.
Oh, Kylie.
And I hope that beautiful smile of Kylie's.
Hey, wait a minute.
And Holidead, like I'm taking baseball bats to the chest. They're swinging away. Batting practice for Holidead on the football field.
Trying to knock the eyes right off the gear of Kylie.
Oh, right there, and the deadliest thighs in the game from one Holidead being dropped right across Kylie Rae's throat on the hardest part of the ring apron right there, and Holidead now on the prowl like a wolf going after her prey. Another, and those deadly thighs.
Like a cantaloupe.
Yeah, those deadly thighs of Holidead. Trying to pop the lid, pop the top of Kylie Rae.
Kylie just kicking in agony.
Expecting blood to pour out of poor Kylie's nose like a tube of toothpaste. And it looked like they had nearly a pinfall there.
No, but good reversal right there by Kylie.
Kylie able to push Holidead over into a pin.
Holidead just enjoying herself a little bit too much, I think, Houseman.
I think that Holidead enjoys torturing people.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a very...
slap to the abdomen right there.
And again, just wrenching in, using those deadly thighs. She's so proud of those powerful
look at
thighs.
that, though. Look at that.
Ref Jeremy telling Holidead, you got to get off. Kylie Rae able to get to the ropes there. Great ring awareness from the champion.
Absolutely. Kylie just taking a second to take a bit of a breather, but in comes those knees.
And Holidead here draping poor Kylie's throat right across that second rope. And Kylie Rae trying to keep the monster at bay, but Holidead unforgiving, relentless, pushing those palms deep into the chest of Kylie Rae and kicking her to the curb like a piece of trash. Kylie Rae pulling a great Road Dogg Royal Rumble, attached herself to that lower rope, but Holidead having none of it, pulling her off with the jaws of life. And a great big knee right to the gut, pushing that oxygen out of Kylie Rae. And down she goes, and you could hear a pin drop in this huge football stadium right now as the fans holding their breath as they watch their hero.
Unfortunately, they just saw a Kylie drop.
Yeah, exactly. Holidead showing true dominance here right now. Maybe just not Kylie Rae's night, Val.
I mean, it's hard to say, my friend, because this is her first time back in front of the crowd under the lights here at Marian Catholic High School. But, I mean, if I know Kylie, I know that she has a fire inside of her, and it looks like she's starting to turn it up, man.
And Kylie here trying to push Holidead to the apron there, maybe apply an arm bar. And instead, hooking the arm, and we have a abdominal stretch here from Kylie Rae, a bit of a modified one. She's got her left arm tied up with the leg as well.
Holidead,
And a big Samoan drop there from Holidead as Kylie Rae really feeling all the punishment that's gone into her neck and her abdomen area throughout this bout.
Yeah, Holidead getting very vociferous with the crowd, letting them all know her intentions.
Another near fall from Holidead there, trying to keep Kylie Rae to the apron.
The thing, though, Kylie has amazing endurance, so you are basically going to have to beat the life out of her.
And a big headbutt there right to the lower abdomen, as we like to say.
Yes, the lower abdomen.
Yeah, look, does she have endurance? Sure, she's a lovable, plucky, underdog some of the time, but she's top of the heap. I mean, she's she's freelance champion. She's the Warrior Women's champion. This isn't, here we go. Nice, beautiful pin attempt. It looked like Holidead, though, able to pull her through, stretching her like a fresh bow.
Oh, my gosh, you can almost hear the shoulders dislocating from Kylie's.
Yeah, and an easy way to really snap that lower vertebrae as well.
And we do know that she did have that collarbone break a few years ago that kind of put her career on pause for a while. So, I mean, I can't blame Holidead for still trying to toy with that. Once an injury, always an injury.
1 second here. And Kylie Rae almost got the pinfall, but Holidead flipping her back over and now wrenching back on that jaw and neck and pummeling that abdomen region again.
Holidead just having way too much fun right now.
And look at Kylie Rae now. She flipped it, and she's the one doing the pulling now. Jerking Holidead, pulling her fingertips all the way back to her. The fans can nearly touch them.
No, not yet.
The fans looking for the submission, but are we going to get it? I mean, Holidead, just trying to wiggle out of that, forcing Kylie back to the mat.
She's biting her foot. Holidead biting away at the toes of Kylie Rae through that boot.
I can't say I'm surprised. I got to be honest.
Hey, I respect it. When you're down and out, you don't want to lose anything it takes. Bite a toe.
Is that even
gouge
in the
an
rules?
eye and headbutt. Once again, go into that abdomen, making it tough for Kylie to control her core muscles and keep her breathing regular throughout
And
this
anybody
bout.
that has watched Kylie Rae wrestle knows that she does have phenomenal core strength. I really think that's part of where her endurance and her power comes from. So great, I gotta say, props to Holidead for targeting it.
Holidead looking for a pump handle slam, and she's able to deliver on it.
Holidead with a confident cover, but Kylie Rae does kick out, Nick.
And Holidead here.
Oh!
Talking some trash to some of the loyal Warrior Wrestling fans here.
Giving words of advice, perhaps, is how someone would take that?
No, I think that she's just very upset at some of these fans here tonight. I don't blame her. Some of them got a mouth on them. I think Holidead should go out there and slap a couple of them in the face.
Oh, my.
I think there's some people here that are a little way too into Kylie Rae that need to show a little bit more respect for Holidead here tonight.
Well, speaking of respect, Kylie Rae is our champion, sir. Let us not forget.
I agree, but she ain't looking like much of one right now.
Well,
Holidead has been on the offense here most of the bout. I need to see Kylie Rae put it together here.
Look, sometimes it's about patience. Patience, even if you face struggle and adversity, patience can pay off.
And Kylie Rae able to evade Holidead here. Maybe this is where she can. Nope, look, Holidead once again.
It's a brick wall.
Throwing up her arms, able to push Kylie off.
Oh.
And Kylie here was going to go for some kind of pinfall, it looked like, but instead Holidead muscles her up. And Kylie here trying to attack from the mounted position on the feet.
Elbowing to the spine of Holidead. Oh, Kylie
And
grabbing
Kylie heading up top. Oh, nice, and able to pull Holidead to the apron. Looked like her left knee might have got tweaked a little bit coming down, but she was able to pull off the super kick. Oh, so close there.
That's too close for comfort.
Thought Kylie Rae had her maybe there for a second. Well, you got to do something here, Kylie. As Holidead and Kylie are down right now, you know, we've got two more big title matches here to go still here later tonight. After this, you're going to see the Warrior Wrestling men's title on the line. Trey Miguel, Lee Moriarty, and of course tonight the main event. We're going to crown the first ever Warrior Wrestling Lucha Libre champion in an 8-man War of Attrition bout. And talking about a war of attrition, these two women here just throwing hands back and forth deep and hard into the face.
Kylie getting very aggressive. Fans really happy about that.
Yeah, and Holidead, it seemed like she wanted it, daring Kylie Rae to throw a fist to the face.
Oh! Oh!
And Kylie managing to take Holidead to the mat, and she's got her in the crossface.
Oh. Is she gonna? I don't know that Holidead. Oh.
Oh, and you hear those fans cheering for her to tap. Holidead so close, and she's able to break the count.
Crawling like she's crawling out of a grave, right to those ropes, grabbing. Oh, Holidead just needing the breather, but Kylie getting so frustrated, looking at the ref rather sternly.
Yes, well, Kylie Rae here knows it's time to really take this to the second gear, so to speak. She's been getting pounded on this whole match here by Holidead. And a big spine buster here.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, so close. Holidead again looking just incredible here tonight.
Holidead about to eat the soul of the ref.
What a way to kick off the Warrior Wrestling Stadium Series of Holidead able to take the Warrior Wrestling. Well, she's going for it here right now. Could this be Darkness Falls? Oh, Kylie Rae able to get out of it. And Holidead, spinning face first, slam right to the mat. And get on her, Holidead. You want that title.
Yeah, that coverage was very slow from Holidead. I'm not sure what the pause was there. Maybe she was kind of stunned that she was able to take Kylie out like that.
She was feeling that moment there, Val.
Yeah, I think so. Which is surprising for Holidead. Usually she's just go, 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 let's destroy, destroy, destroy.
And Holidead here got Kylie Rae up. I don't know how many different ways she could find to keep smashing poor Kylie Rae into the mat, but Kylie here go for a pinfall. Very close, 2 count.
Oh, big boot to the face.
And
the fans agree.
To the fans screaming Das Boot over my shoulder right now. Yes, that's what it was. That's how you say it in German.
Correct.
Das Boot to the face.
Means the boot.
It means the boot to the face, indeed.
Oh!
And Kylie Rae with a crucifix pin.
Wow.
Oh, Kylie Rae!
Kylie retains.
Kylie Rae retains the Warrior Wrestling Women's Championship. And our own Val Capone picks up and takes off to announce the victor here as the sounds of the Pokemon theme song echo through Marion Catholic High School Stadium here tonight. Wow. Wow, Rich, that was impressive. Look, Holidead, no doubt about it, controlled that match 85 to 90% of the time, laid it in thick. Kylie can barely stand right now. Yet it was just a split second there where Kylie was able to hook that crucifix and pick up the victory. Let's see if she's won the respect of Holidead. That's what it's all about, Rich.
What a matchup. Kylie Rae victorious, successfully retaining the Warrior Wrestling Women's Championship. And Nick, you know, what a great night this has been so far. We still have plenty more to come. Oh, Kylie Rae. I got chills hearing the response that she got from the crowd here in Chicago Heights.
It really is something, right? You got Hogan in Madison Square Garden and PCO up in Canada, but Kylie Rae in Chicago, she's going to be back here Saturday, July 17th, Warrior Wrestling Stadium Series, and there he is right front and center, Danhausen in the house.
And you get tickets, safety plan info, and more, warriorwrestling.net. Bring your own food, bring your own beer, bring your own soda, the whole 9 yards. And coming up tonight, our main event, I'm excited for this one, the first ever Lucha War of Attrition matchup. We've seen that battle here in the past, but tonight we will crown the first ever Warrior Wrestling Lucha champion in our main event tonight.
I can't wait for that one, Rich. It's a big action-packed night here. The Stadium Series rolls on at Chicago Heights, Illinois.
The Lucha Championship is on the way, but right now it is time for Trey Miguel in his first ever title defense. As Warrior Wrestling champion, he will battle the challenger Lee Moriarty, who has been dazzling here the previous times that we've seen him in action. This match just moments away, and you know, Nick, you and I talked a little bit on WrestlingInc.com about Trey Miguel and what it's been like for him. Of course, you know, his brothers, his tag team partners now have moved
The Rascals are no more.
The Rascals are no more, and I believe I said to you on your show, I was as surprised as anybody that Trey Miguel won the Warrior Wrestling Championship. Tonight, it's a chance for him to prove that he's the real deal. Moriarty is a guy who is ultra hot and is opening a lot of eyes as well.
Absolutely, Rich. I'm really looking forward to this one. And like you said, Lee, on fire, would love nothing more than to take that title off Trey Miguel here tonight.
All right, well, we are set to go. The Warrior Wrestling Championship matchup just moments away here. And, you know, things have really cooled down here a little bit tonight. And, you know, to use the old cliche, the action really is starting to heat up. But, you know, you saw earlier in the day, temperatures reaching close to 100 degrees.
Yeah.
Right? Things have cooled down to about 85 or so. And it's, you know, does that favor perhaps the challenger in a matchup later in the night? You think about a match maybe earlier in the day with a title matchup in that heat. Does that favor the champion in some way or some form? I'm just spitballing here, but what do you think?
I think there's absolutely something to that. I think that you get fatigue when you're in that kind of heat, and maybe that does give a champion's advantage. And here he comes to the ring right now. Lee Moriarty, the challenger. Has been tearing it up east to west coast. And coming to the ring here, the current Warrior Wrestling champion, a man alone, no longer with his wolf pack. He walks alone, Trey Miguel, the current Warrior Wrestling champion. Of course, he took that title from another wrestler who has been lighting the world on fire as of late. You may have seen him in his the Dark Side of the Ring special about his father and his family. Brian Pillman Jr., the former Warrior Wrestling champion. The Prince, Trey Miguel, was the one who was able to dethrone Pillman Jr. And look at that pumped up face there right now. If he'd had a bottle of water, I'd have swear that was Triple H right there standing ringside. And Trey right now, no messing around. That is all intensity right there on the face of Trey Miguel. It is amazing the connection that Warrior Wrestling champions have with the Warrior Wrestling fans. You hear the ovation Kylie Rae got. You hear that ovation that Trey Miguel is getting here tonight. And the thing about pro wrestling, and I hate to say independent wrestling because I don't view Warrior Wrestling as an independent promotion. We're much bigger than that, I feel, at this point. But in the world of pro wrestling, it's about who's on top in the moment. It's about who has the clout right then and there. Who can sell all the T-shirts, right, Rich? Who can sell all the little buttons? You want to do that? You want to prove you're at the top? You want to take that spotlight in this moment? You take the Warrior Wrestling Championship. And that's what Lee wants to do here tonight. Lee knows he's arguably the best. Got time to stop arguing. Time to prove it right now.
Lee Moriarty, Tiger style. You see him wear the jersey and the hat of the Hanshin Tigers, the Japanese Baseball League.
And we are off.
Yeah, this is going to be a lightning quick pace.
I've heard of the rubber meets the road, but I think we're watching rubber meet the canvas right now. Both these guys like putty, the way they're able to move around the ring.
Sunset flip, cover. Moriarty able to get free, I think. Not sure what Miguel was going for there.
Well, both these guys trying to
the old
test
feeling
each other.
out process.
Yeah, they're testing each other right now. Sure, do you have an idea of where your opponent's going to go? But maybe you can hook an ankle, grab a wrist, something like that your opponent's not going to expect, maybe early on in a match like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lee Moriarty This would really be a statement for him. And nice spin there, Trey Miguel.
Hammerlock.
Feeling that. Pull, going right up. His tricep at the moment.
Nice escape. Into a hammerlock of his own, and Moriarty trying to turn that around.
Trusted his momentum there to be able to spin all the way through, which may not have worked out in his favor since he still seemed to be locked up by Trey. And Lee dropping all of his weight down onto that right knee, or left knee.
Like a chess match early on.
And what is he? He's literally tying him up like a knot.
Yeah, this is the stuff I've seen from Moriarty in the past, and I don't quite know how to describe some of this. He's so quick in the way that he's able to tie people up. It really is impressive.
Well, talk about impressive. You know, it's just impressive that Warrior Wrestling even look at the kind of like Michael Jackson-esque the way he's gliding around the ring there, moonwalking from move to move.
And Miguel with his weight down on the left shoulder. Yeah, that's one way to get the crowd into it, right?
That's embarrassing right there is what it is for Lee Moriarty.
Wow, look at that escape. Counter after counter after counter.
And tying up his legs here is Lee Moriarty. And Trey here trying to swap backwards, not really sure where to go, trapped on his belly. And Lee sliding nicely into position there with that side headlock. Ooh. You know, I was going to say it's really a testament to Warrior Wrestling to even make a match like this happen. You know, Trey Miguel obviously re-signed with Impact Wrestling, huge star over there for them. Lee Moriarty just drafted over to MLW. That'll be his first chance to really be on a big platform. They're going to be on Vice TV now after Dark Side of the Ring. You're not going to see matches, interpromotional matches like this many other places, Rich. It really takes some strong connections and determination to make shows like this happen, honestly.
It really does, and we've talked about it before that, you know, Warrior Wrestling in many ways in 2021, similar to, well, it's like the Houston wrestling of the old days where Paul Bosch was able to bring in competitors from all over the place.
I'm sorry, wait, I just kind of fell asleep.
What are you talking about?
I didn't know that you pulled out a textbook about pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Are you a historian or something?
Hey.
No, I don't think Rich likes that. No, that's fine. Nerd, whatever.
Let's go, what do you say? Ask him again. Come on, Lee, you up?
Trey Miguel. Trying to find his footing here. Rich is still very upset about that, by the way.
Oh, my goodness.
What?
I'm saying that
Paul Bosch.
I'm saying that this is an all-star wrestling event, Nick.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah. I agree with that. This is an all-star wrestling event. You want to talk about all-star wrestling?
No.
Okay, cool. Look at Trey Miguel here using those core muscles. Pick himself up, put him on his head here.
Wasn't that what we're watching?
Yes, professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And look at that, both men backing off here after a really grueling 2-3 minutes there where they were trying to, you know, again, just trying to get some fingernails into a crack there to peel back something to work with.
Wrestler. I like that. I want to eat. Come on.
We saw these two earlier today have a little exchange during FanFest.
Yes, we did. Yeah, we watched that video back, and a lot of people questioning, you know, whether or not these two really have a dislike for one another, or is it playful back and forth? You know, again, like I said, I think Lee Moriarty was just playing games here with Trey Miguel. You know, obviously both of these guys are premier athletes. You're going to be able to go, you know, I don't know, this match could go an hour here. You know, you're going to be able to go all night with either one of these two. A wonderful near fall attempt there. And Lee Moriarty literally just pushing up and Trey putting all of his weight on top of Lee here. This referee making his money here tonight.
Moriarty trying to muscle his way back up.
And
Miguel.
And these two, it's interesting, not wanting to let their grips go.
Whoa, you see that leap by Miguel? That was impressive.
This is a very unique style of wrestling here. Neither man really wanting to back down even for a moment here, not even wanting to break grips. Lee Moriarty saw him coming, got that sharp elbow up.
Come on, Trey.
Big arm drag, and Moriarty here looking like he's playing some games with Trey Miguel here.
Yeah.
Picking him apart piece by piece, not even really focusing on one part of the body. Legs, arms, throat, chest. And Trey Miguel not even getting that to a 2 count right there. And Lee Moriarty in the corner, wrenching away at Trey Miguel's arm.
Full speed ahead. Right at the buckles,
look at that.
Miguel. No!
And
jawbuster to kick right to the face, and a drop kick there.
Very nearly took out the referee.
Yeah.
Needs to stay out of the way. We can see all the photographers running to the other side of the ring. I love watching those photographers run around.
Well, you hear that?
And Trey up and over.
Well, he had to get the referee out of the way.
What are you doing? Get out of here.
And Trey here using every one of these ropes. What's he got in store?
Low suicide dive.
And tossing Lee Moriarty deep into the first row of fans.
I think he knocked over somebody's suds.
Well, that's no good. And Trey here squaring up Lee Moriarty on the outside. We've seen a lot of aggression, I'll put it that way, on the outside here tonight. The referees being a little loose with the ring, the camera cables. And
now hold on, look out for Moriarty. Oh, threaded himself through the ropes. And the thinking man.
And taunting the fans here tonight at Warrior Wrestling.
Tiger style with the kick to the side of the champion's head. The Warrior Wrestling title is on the line. Lee Moriarty is the challenger tonight.
And I brought up earlier the Impact MLW crossover here between these two. Not only going out here trying to win a little extra money. Oh, this looks like it could be bad. I hate.
Oh, man.
That is how you snap your forearm right in half. And Lee Moriarty basically challenging everyone at home and in the audience here not to cheer for him as he calls for that strap around his waist. And much like when Kylie Rae was down and out, and you could hear a pin drop in here, same thing right now.
The hammerlock right into the ring apron.
The fans here, man, they are in disbelief at the moment as they watch their hero, Trey Miguel, absolutely getting ragdolled and thrown all around here. And there is a strong smell coming through here. It's like fire or something.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some smoke coming through. I don't know.
Okay, well, I hope everything's all right. If you see a little fog in here right now, it looks like some...
I don't know if that's a barbecue or something's on fire.
I think that, I honestly can't tell what that is. Yeah. It's just a lot of smoke all of a sudden.
Yeah, and you know, the camera shot we just had, you could see it floating by the lights. No, that's not. It's not an effect. It's not fog for.
Well, I mean, let's take this into account here right now. You got Lee Moriarty, Trey Miguel in the ring. They're outdoors. Oh, Lee Moriarty tying up Trey Miguel in his own gear.
Oh!
And now both of these men having to operate and breathe in these toxic smoke fumes.
Yeah, cover for the title and a kick out at 2.
Yeah.
Moriarty nearly put it away. He's done some damage to the elbow, to the arm, to the fingers as well, I believe. The champion Trey Miguel. Moriarty now.
What do we say, Trey?
Yes, Lee Moriarty.
Maybe just trying to slow things down, but that could work to Miguel's advantage.
Yeah, I'm seeing honestly a lot of similarities to what we just saw from Holidead in the last bout. You know, somebody stepping up to the champion.
Cover here for the title. And a kick out at 2 by Miguel.
Stepping up to the champion, and You know, maybe it's the challenge.
Oh, no.
Maybe it's been 12 months away from everybody, Rich, you know? You've been sitting there stewing, thinking, preparing, getting ready. These challengers have come in for the champions tonight and are really going hard.
Moriarty tying up Miguel once again in all sorts of ways that are almost unfathomable.
And wrenching back there, stretching out the bicep muscles of, oh, and look at this as he adds more pressure slowly while also just seemingly relaxing.
And gets the shoulders down. Is that enough for the title? Wow.
I thought that was it, Rich.
Moriarty seems impressed with himself.
And Trey Miguel looks like he's in some serious pain right now.
Yeah, he does.
He keeps grabbing at that shoulder, and it looks like he's got tears coming down from his eyes. And Moriarty recognizing that and once again going right back to wrenching that arm. Maybe trying to pull it out of the socket, totally immobilize it.
My title. My title.
And
what are interesting characters here tonight, Warrior Wrestling.
Oh, sure.
Fans here providing a fun backdrop in top tier all-star wrestling. Paul Blash in the ring.
All right. Yeah, well, and Trey Miguel here.
Look at that. Oh, wow.
Once again, looking like he may be able to put something together.
Wrenching back on the arm.
Yeah, Lee Moriarty here, instead taking him to the mat.
Miguel trying to roll him up and gets the 2 count. Moriarty again. Miguel.
Some capoeira. Some dance fighting right there, Rich.
Yes, it is. Trained with the legendary Gyro.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Heard of him.
Somebody picked that up. Trey Miguel, the champion, is in a lot of trouble here because I'll tell you what, the challenger Lee Moriarty has found ways to inflict punishment and pain that in situations that you probably otherwise wouldn't think is possible.
Yeah, no, I mean, but that's the thing about Lee. And the thing about Lee as well, when you put him next to Trey, it's the size difference, right? He's got a couple inches on him. I'd say 20 pounds on Trey Miguel. Everything that he does lands just a little bit harder.
Miguel again. Ooh. The inverted atomic drop. And that time, the suplex cover floats over.
Oh, that's
and
not enough.
Into the submission.
I think he knew he didn't have him there. I think he knew he didn't have the 3 count.
Moriarty again. The standing waist lock.
Oh, beautiful kick right there to the knee.
Stomp to the back. Is this enough? The champion to put it away. And a kick out at 2.
And Trey Miguel doing all of this while clutching at his right shoulder there. You can tell that the champ has certainly been beaten down here. And the fans starting to make some noise right now. There it is.
Almost like a conductor, Nick Hausman.
Look, I feel these people, Rich. I feel the energy in this room in this field right now.
Uh-huh.
And Lee Moriarty here, very interesting, going to a ground position to kick off Trey Miguel there.
Moriarty looking for the suplex. Miguel making himself heavy.
Right onto the temple, and again, driving that knee into the temple of the head of Lee Moriarty.
Slides behind Moriarty. No, it is Miguel. And, oh, no!
And that is devastating. Look at that. All of his body weight on the lower spine of Lee Moriarty as he wrenches away underneath that jaw, and Moriarty able to punch him off.
Only one way out.
That's the only way to do it.
And that was it.
And Miguel here regrouping, and I don't know how he's going to be able to do anything with each part of his body here as badly and bruised and beat up as it is. Head to head here are he and Lee Moriarty. Trey Miguel here.
I mean, you hear the exertion coming from the ring. You see the sweat flying. You see the fist flying. Who has enough gas left in the tank, Nick?
Well, it looks like both these guys are ready to roll. We got a race here to the finish line as these two men giving it all they've got. A preview of Mayweather-Paul perhaps for tomorrow night.
Both thinking clothesline and both thinking crossbody. Feels like deja vu.
Well, you know, Rich, you come prepared for the environment you're in.
1, 2, 3.
Both men are down. If Moriarty gets to his feet first, before the 10 count, there'll be a new champion.
Is that how this works?
If Miguel can't get back up, and Moriarty does.
I thought it was like a count out. I guess it's a knockout then.
High knee by Moriarty. Uh-oh. Nice variation of the German suplex with the leg hooked, and Miguel, well, small package, Moriarty for the title to put it away. No, reversed, and back and forth. Big super kick by Trey Miguel.
And I think Lee Moriarty is 100% dazed and confused in this moment.
Again with a German suplex. And Miguel wants to put some emphasis on it.
And just really tying him up here into a knot, and it looks like
he's got the arm trapped, and yeah, Moriarty's tapped. Moriarty is tapped, that's it.
Come on. 1, 2, break that. Go.
Heck of a matchup. Trey Miguel forcing Lee Moriarty to tap out. And in his first title defense, here's Warrior Wrestling Champion. It is Trey Miguel, victorious here tonight at Chicago Heights.
Yeah, and you think about all the great talent we've seen here tonight, chomping at the bit to be the next one in line. Could we see a Matt Cardona possibly stepping up? Could we see a Kongo Kong or a Beastman after the performances?
You never know.
That's the thing, though. It's a deep bench here at Warrior Wrestling, and right now, Trey Miguel, he's top of the mountain.
Yeah, and indeed, I'm curious to see who Trey Miguel defends the title against next. July the 17th, the next live event here for Warrior Wrestling. We invite you to go to warriorwrestling.net. You can get tickets and info on that event. Of course, outdoor seating, socially distanced still, but you can bring your own food, bring your own beer, the whole 9 yards. A great night out here in Chicago Heights, and that is coming up on July the 17th. We still have one more match to go here tonight, and we will be crowning the first ever Warrior Wrestling Lucha champion, and this is going to be something else. We've seen War of Attrition matches here before at Warrior, but tonight this is going to bring things to a whole new level.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is easily the most brutal bout in all of professional wrestling. 8 wrestlers, then to 4 wrestlers, then down to final 2. It's like having 3 matches back to back to back. If you come out as the champion on this, it is well earned, and that is why we crown champions that way, this way in Warrior Wrestling.
Well, I am being told here, I understand that we're going to have a special announcement about that July 17th event. Any second here, Steve Tortorello is standing by, and maybe we'll get that question answered about.
All right, ladies
okay,
and
well,
gentlemen,
let's hear what Steve has to say.
Get to our main event. A few announcements first. Leela from the neighborhood, if you are here, please meet your mom over here by the production stage. Leela from the neighborhood, please come over.
Paging Leela.
Second, the winner of our raffled off Intercontinental title, which you can pick up at the gate as you leave, is number 8, 4, 4, 4, 4, 19. You are the winner of the replica Intercontinental title. When you are exiting this evening, you can meet Tiffany at the merch stand to trade in your ticket and claim your title. Now, before we get to tonight's main event, we want to remind you that we are back here on Saturday, July 17th. And that show will feature the return of the first Warrior Wrestling Champion, the Machine Brian Cage. It will feature the return of the second Warrior Wrestling Champion, Brian Pillman Jr. And he's not coming alone, he's bringing Chris Garrison and Julia Hart. The Varsity Blondes will be in action.
Are we being invaded or something?
Will make his Warrior Wrestling debut.
What do you mean it's nothing?
Also in action,
I'm trying to hear
Danhausen comes back to Warrior Wrestling.
Shut up, Rich. I'm trying to hear the boss.
Also, Calvin Tankman debuts, Braden Lee debuts, Ninja Mac debuts.
Ninja Mac.
Kylie Rae will be in action.
Want to make a bet?
What?
Lee Moriarty will be in action. As well as
there's a helicopter circling the stadium here.
It's not. I mean, look, it's Fight. It's Fight.tv, right?
Well, maybe that's what that is. It's the flyover camera from Fight TV. Is that what this is?
It's like the blimp they used to have, right? No, wait. This thing is.
We are being we're seriously being buzzed by a helicopter. What the hell is going on?
There's children screaming. What is going on right now?
I honestly have no idea.
What's happening right now?
We're literally being buzzed.
I don't. What does this thing want to do? This is not a. This thing's gonna take out a light bulb. Oh my goodness! What is happening right now?
I don't know.
This thing's. What is going on?
I don't know. This looks awfully dangerous.
What is this? Is this thing gonna land? Wait.
No, come on.
Wait. What is going on right now?
You've got to be kidding me.
Why is what's happening?
What is this?
What is going on? I'm going to get video of this. What's happening?
I don't know. Well, I'm glad the pilot didn't clip the goalpost there.
Is Ric Flair here? Is Ric Flair here?
I don't know.
What is happening? Maybe it's Charlotte.
But wait a minute.
Those Flairs love their. I mean,
wait a minute. Hold on here.
If this is Ric Flair, you got me. This is amazing.
Do you see what?
I'm so stoked.
No, you've got to be kidding me.
That's a Flair robe.
Oh my God.
That's a Flair robe.
No.
That's incredible.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Wait, that's not Ric Flair, is it?
No.
Is that who
It is.
Yes. Yes, it's Frank! Frank the Clown! Oh my goodness! Wow!
Well, hold on here. Wait a minute. And he has.
Wow, Frank! You have outdone yourself, my friend. You forget how rich he is. That's incredible. He's very wealthy. He has a hot girlfriend.
Oh yeah, right.
And look, he's got his little clown patrol here, and it looks like
a lot of clowns here. We already know that.
He's got his fellow clown people.
What do you mean, what is he, fellow clown?
Fellow clown. I think he paid off a couple of those goofs earlier who took him out of the ring. I think he's paying him to wear clown wigs.
I gotta tell you what, Frank the Clown has outdone himself this time.
Wow, Frank. I am so glad to call this man a close personal friend.
Are you?
Maybe I'll take the helicopter back to Chicago.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
I'll buy a chopper. You can't keep Mr. Warrior Wrestling out. Because I'm rich, baby. I do whatever I want.
Man.
I don't know that I've ever seen anything like this.
I would say I'm speechless when I'm talking.
Well, yeah.
But I am speechless. You know, this is
Hey, Principal Steve! You think you can keep me out? You can't keep me out. You can find a way, baby. You want to hang on? You want to keep we built Warrior Wrestling.
Is that what this is about, Frank? The fact that you and Robert Anthony aren't on this show?
The clown!
Frank!
Okay, Frank, okay. You want Frank the Clown and Robert Ego Anthony featured on Warrior Wrestling. Is that what you want? All right, you know what, Frank? I agree. I agree Frank the Clown and Robert Ego Anthony should be featured on Warrior Wrestling. You're right. So when we come back on Saturday, July 17th, let the world know that Robert Ego Anthony with Frank the Clown in his corner will be in action. Are you happy?
Oh, God, I am so happy. Are you all happy?
I'm ecstatic!
I said, are you happy that Frank the Clown and Robert Anthony are going to be back July 17th?
I am happy.
And I think they're going to be even happier, Frank, because before you came out, I was telling everyone who would be on that show. And now I know one of the matches that's going to happen on that show. On Saturday, July 17th, Robert Ego Anthony with Frank the Clown will compete in a no-holds-barred match against the Murder Hawk monster, Lance Archer.
Boo! Boo!
Be careful what you wish for, Frank. You just might get it.
This is an outrageous overstep by Principal Steve. Frank and Rob want legitimate competition. They want to do this the right way. And
I believe, Frank, if you can't hear it over the sound of your helicopter, they're chanting, "Archer's gonna kill you. Archer's gonna kill you."
This a Catholic high school murder is a sin.
Bye, Frank. Have a safe helicopter ride home.
Look at that man, like an 80s lead singer.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it not from Frank the Clown, but let's hear it for the fact that Frank the Clown is going to have to stand across the ring from Lance Archer.
Boo! Yeah, trash the place, Frank.
Bye, Frank.
Principal Steve, wannabe Tony Khan, making life miserable for everybody. It's terrible. Frank the Clown came out here with a helicopter to show humility. And
well, now that we've taken out the trash, are you having a good time tonight? We can't wait to see you all back here Saturday, July 17th. Tickets will go on sale Monday. And with that, it is time to get ready.
Oh, you heard it right there. Tickets on sale Monday at warriorwrestling.net for Frank the Clown.
Yeah,
against Lance Archer.
No, it's Frank and Rob.
Well, Frank and Rob.
If I'm not mistaken here, I believe Frank will be in Rob's corner.
You know, I wish I was better friends with Frank. Maybe we could catch a ride back with him.
You're not going to get that. I'm sure he's coming back for me. I'm sure he's going to leave, and he's going to call me, and he's going to be like, Nick, are you done with commentary? And I'm going to say, in a little bit, I have one more match, and then he's going to bring the helicopter back, and he's going to pick me up, and I'm going to leave with Frank.
Now, before we get to our main event, I'm going to say thanks to our sponsors.
Warrior Wrestling on Fight is brought to you by WrestlingTravel.com. Use the code WARRIOR50 and save $50 off great wrestling travel events. Gnarly Pop Productions. When you want to pop, GnarlyPop.com. Lansing Sport Shop. Team Sales, custom screen printing, and more. LansingSportShop.com. Indigo Digital Printing. From large corporations to personal projects, visit IndigoDigitalPrinting.com. And by High Spots Wrestling Network.
Well, Frank the Clown has yet to depart. But, well, there he goes. And we are
taking off.
We are just about set for our main event. Hey, one more time. What? What
I
do
was
you
just
do?
going to sing Sail Away. A gathering of Frank the Clown appeared above my head. Sing to me this song of hope.
Well, I would like to mention it is just about time for our main event, but I do want to mention here, Nick. I'm completely flabbergasted. Not only here July the 17th, we'll be back here August the 21st as well, so I want to get that out there right now. But it is time for our main event. It is the Lucha Championship match. The first ever Lucha champion will be determined in a War of Attrition matchup. And what we should do is take a look at the rules for the War of Attrition matchup, Nick. Now, the way that this works, it's interesting stuff. In the first stage, it's a 4-on-4 team match. Pretty simple. The losing team is eliminated.
Yeah, absolutely. That'll then bring us to stage 2, where there's going to be 2-on-2, a tag team elimination match with the losing team then being eliminated.
And of course, in the final stage, it comes down to a 1-on-1 match.
Yeah,
that's it. So you could very well start teammates, and at the end of it, you're going to be going 1-on-1. And the first pinfall will determine the first ever Lucha champion here at Warrior Wrestling. Pretty exciting stuff, if you ask me.
It's very exciting stuff, Rich. And the thing that's so great about this at Warrior Wrestling is we fully embrace the Lucha Libre. We've brought so much of it here. We've brought so many amazing Lucha performers to Warrior Wrestling. It wasn't enough to just keep doing Lucha matches. We needed to crown a champion, something very unique to Warrior Wrestling. And I'm proud to be able to call it here tonight with you, Rich.
Warrior Wrestling Lucha Champion!
And the official holding up the brand new Warrior Wrestling Lucha Championship belt. We'll get a look at that, but I'm excited for this. We got some fireworks going off in the background.
I'm sorry, I'm looking off in the distance.
There's fireworks. There's choppers buzzing us. And here we go. Our main event starts momentarily.
Let us gather. All hail Gringo Loco, Gringo Loco, Gringo Loco, Gringo Loco.
Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, the Beastman, Gringo Loco.
Gringo Loco, the first competitor to make his way down to the ring.
What's up, baby? Okay. What's up?
Gringo Loco, the Chicago native, out to a warm welcome. And this crazy helicopter is still flying around here. I don't know if Frank the Clown is, I don't know, maybe taking the controls on. They appear to be flying away now. We can finally concentrate on what it is in front of us in the ring. Gringo Loco, the first competitor out. There are 8 competitors, and teams will be drawn inside the ring. So the competitors don't know as of yet how they will be paired up. Canis, Lupus in the black and gold makes his way out to the ring. El Hijo de Canis Lupus. And again, the 8 competitors will be split up into 2 teams. And how that occurs will be a blind draw. Waiting for Dragon Bane to make his way down to the ring. So far, Gringo Loco, the first competitor out. Canis Lupus in the gold. Again, Gringo Loco. Chicago's own Gringo Loco, the first competitor out. Canis Lupus in the gold, the black and gold, and now Dragon Bane. Dragon Bane. Oh, wait a minute. He was just announced as Golden Dragon, so I stand corrected. That was Golden Dragon who just made his way out. So Gringo Loco, Canis Lupus, and Golden Dragon. Mexico City's own. You know, that paint job he has there reminds me a little bit of Jerry Cheever's old mask.
Sure.
Or perhaps just Jason.
Sure, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Scary man.
Yes. You can hear some of the crowd saying, we're here for Gringo Loco. Gringo Loco, and that shouldn't be a surprise considering Gringo's a Chicagoan?
Yes.
Chicagoan?
Yes. He is a Chicagoan. He is from Chicago. He has wrestled regularly here in Chicago.
Aramis makes his way out to the ring.
And the ring is piling up here, Rich. You know, we're going to start off with these 8 great luchadors here in the match. And of course, we're going to start to whittle that away as the match goes along, for those just tuning in.
The thing that I find really interesting about this type of match, and a little bit different than the way it's maybe been, maybe we've seen it in the past, but none of the competitors in this match, well, you see the fireworks, we got the helicopters, sheesh. But none of these competitors know how they're going to be teamed up.
No, not yet. The teams, I do not believe, have been decided yet. We have Dragon Bane coming to the ring now.
Two more competitors to make their way down to the ring, and then the teams will be. I don't. What do you think they're going to do? Rock, paper, scissors to figure out the teams. Put the names in a hat. What? Shortest straw.
I think it's going to be all about who can throw you the furthest.
Oh, okay.
I think it's going to be shot put style. I think everybody's going to get a chance to throw Rich.
Are you trying to say that it's? There's Black Taurus. Trying to compare me to it. I never.
I was comparing you to a shot put.
Lawn darts.
Another thing. Okay, another thing you throw. Black Taurus, man. Satan incarnate.
I'm glad you're finally into what's going on here.
Well, look, Black. I've been into it the whole time here.
Yes, sir.
Black, how are you not into this? Black Taurus here, come to the ring. One of my favorite luchador performers, much bigger than the other performers, or not the other professionals that are going to be in this match here. Routinely seen, we've seen Black Taurus a few times here at Warrior Wrestling. The thing that always stands out about him is how he's able to do athletic feats that most men his size would not be able to do.
Will, was that a cannon?
Yeah, we got fireworks going off in the distance.
This has been a wild night, hasn't it?
Oh, it's all over the place.
I was afraid for a moment there that Frank the Clown had commandeered the controls of that helicopter that began buzzing us for a second time, momentarily
Commandeer.
anyway.
Frank wants to fly the helicopter, let Frank fly the helicopter.
So you're saying if you have enough money, it doesn't matter?
Yeah, look, this is America, buddy.
If you're rich enough, you can fly a helicopter too.
You can literally do anything you want in this country with money.
Laredo Kid, the AAA Cruiserweight champion.
Yeah, you know, would be nice if he could walk out of here with 2 belts tonight.
Yeah, that's well, that is the goal, no doubt.
And rocking a golden gas mask, it looks like, on the way to the ring here.
One way to stay safe.
Sure. I've seen all the videos down in Mexico of the luchadors helping people at vaccine drives.
Yes, that's fantastic stuff, isn't it?
Yes, it's really wonderful.
And it's funny, you mentioned that. I saw one particular video, they were at some market or something, and people don't have masks on, and the luchadors are like grabbing people and
making them wear masks. Yeah, good.
And they smile about it once the mask is on them.
Good on Laredo Kid, man.
All right, hold on. Let's get the teams. So Canis, Lupus, Gringo, Loco, Golden Dragon, and Black Taurus. Aramis. Dragon Bane, Laredo Kid, Aramis, and Arez. Team number 2. So the lines have been drawn.
And we now know our teams, yes. And here's the nice thing, too. If you're the one to be able to pick up the pinfall, or so, Black Taurus there, waving off that referee. The referee just trying to show off the new title here. Take a look at this beautiful piece right there.
The brand new Warrior Wrestling Lucha Championship. And it, no question who the fans here want to see win this match.
And it is a snakeskin back there. That is a gorgeous belt. Championship.
You can say belt here. Nobody's going to yell at you. It's a belt.
Come on, pal.
No.
I'll yell at you.
No, you'll yell at me.
I'll yell at you. I don't have a problem with that.
All right, here we go.
So we have our teams here, and like I was going to say, the nice thing here, if you are the man to pick up the pinfall or submission for your team, you get to pick your tag partner when you go into the next round.
That's right.
So you get to look back at the 3 men that helped you get to that point and decide, who am I going to go to the dance with next? Who do I think is going to help me get to that last round?
I'd expect lots of high-flying, lightning-quick pace. That is Dragon Bane in the green, black, and gold. Oh, it's just, German suplexed, I thought, but then landed on his feet.
And nice, wow, defying gravity there.
Wow!
And look at this.
Off the top rope, that was incredible.
The marquee says Lucha Libre, so that's what we're going to give them, folks.
Aggressive Lucha Libre, nonetheless.
Beautiful Hurricane Rana. And man, I'd say went for a pinfall, but it's just gliding across the other man's chest. Count is going for a pinfall. And
Dragon Bane extends his hand.
Canis Lupus here.
Oh, is that Laredo Kid?
Yep, Laredo Kid there. Gringo Loco also coming in here. And as you know, in Lucha, tag rules much different, much more fluid. Once you exit the ring, one of your teammates can enter the ring. Gringo Loco doing a nice little dance here, and Laredo Kid letting him know what he thinks of him.
Well, technically 1 man in, 1 man out, but good luck with that. It's going to be tough here as this stage of the matchup to keep up because you're not quite sure where to keep your eyes, where to look. And
well, especially with the action moving like this, it looks like Matrix-style slow motion.
Well, we know that's Gringo Loco. Whoa! Laredo Kid just got booted right in the chin. That is Aramis in the white and the red cross. Gringo Loco.
And every one of these men. Oh, and look at the base god Gringo Loco there. And Aramis up on the shoulders now of Gringo Loco.
Wow, Aramis sending Gringo Loco flying.
Using him like an Olympic gymnast pummel.
Here comes Black Taurus.
Watch out.
The bull! The bull's wild!
The bull's in the china shop right now. And you do not want to be that fine china. And just like I said, Black Taurus, look how quick he is for a man of that size. I'm talking 240 plus pounds right there.
Gringo Loco. Oh! Hold on here. That's Gringo Loco, just got DDT'd.
Yes, and that was Arez there.
Black Taurus able to block, and a big kick by Arez.
And two of the darker, scarier men in this match now. Locking up in a very unique way here.
Wow.
And Arez taking down the bull.
Really is breathtaking, isn't it?
You know, I've heard take the bull by the horns, but I've never heard Hurricane Rana.
Oh!
Whoa! Up and over goes Black Taurus.
Look out, discus clothesline.
And Canis Lupus on the attack here right now.
It's Dragon Bane who got popped up in the air and sends his opponent flying. Look out from behind, Laredo Kid.
And looked like he was, a jump and a move. And look at that fancy footwork there.
Wow. Whoa!
Laredo Kid throwing Canis to the outside.
Bodies all over the place in there. Oh, wow. Dragon Bane with the step-up tope.
He managed to get a hold of him right there.
Oh, Gringo Loco with a stiff shot. Aramis. And now Arez diving.
But Gringo Loco caught
him. Got enough of him. And Black Taurus goes flying.
And Gringo Loco with a stiff super kick to the face.
Oh, look at this. Aramis.
Oh.
Wow. Aramis and the crowd rising to their feet here in this main event matchup. The first ever Lucha War of Attrition match.
And we've already seen so much other great action here tonight. 2 championship matches. No titles have changed hands. We're going to see a brand new champion here tonight in this War of Attrition match.
Everybody back in the ring. 2 teams of 4 divided.
Oh, look how many people are going up top here,
yeah,
Rich.
well, there's... oh, boy. I'm not sure who's on whose team at this point, but I don't know if that even matters right here. Wow.
I am.
The referee counting, who do you look at?
I think all of those men are on the same team. I'm fairly confident.
Oh, boy.
What teamwork?
We need a spotter or something like that.
Sure. I think that's our job. I think we're
we're the spotters.
I think we're the spotters, Rich.
Well, the guys that call the NFL have spotters too.
Oh, okay. We don't have that.
No!
And the bull goring both men.
The bull. I like he's just the bull now.
Black
he's not
Taurus.
Black Taurus. He's just the bull.
Hey, he's a
Gringo
bull.
Loco. Wow, takes out 2 men.
He's bull man. Black Taurus. Actually, he'll kill me if I say that. Black Taurus. I'll get it right. And we see Canis Lupus here. A bunch of, it looks like power bombs setting up.
The bull.
Gorilla presses. What do we got going here?
Oh, man. Dragon Bane and I think Laredo Kid just got thrown into each other. Now that is Aramis and Arez that got rocked.
A pair of collider power bombs there.
Wow. Pretty wild stuff.
You know, they put Canis Lupus and Black Taurus on the same team. Animals. Dog and bull. Getting along here, working together for the greater good.
I got you. The pace is barely slowed at all.
No, this is lightning fast.
Gringo Loco, maybe think it's spine buster. Wow. Drop kick off the top, and we got our first, I was going to say, first clean cover, it looked like. I mean, we saw the quadruple cover earlier.
First time somebody hasn't just glided across the chest of their opponent.
Yeah, Gringo Loco.
Nice split leg moonsault.
And who's this now? Will. The moonsault connects.
And make a move here, guys. There's a chance here for you to eliminate half the men from this match.
That was Canis Lupus. For those of you keeping track at home.
And Laredo Kid here.
Oh!
A big spit right to the face of Black Taurus. Going right after Canis and Gringo, and I don't know what Laredo Kid is thinking here, coming into the ring on his own like that, trying to take down all 4 men.
Oh, he paid the price right there, too, and now he's just getting stopped.
Just look at Arez and Aramis on the outside here, not doing anything. These 4 men in the ring right now, they're running roughshod.
Laredo Kid caught, and Canis Lupus.
If I was Laredo Kid, I would be upset right now. Why is my team not doing anything to help me in this moment as I'm getting beaten down by 4 men?
It's a great question.
Here's Arez, and he's in and he's out. And Black Taurus doesn't seem content with that. He wants to beat him down even further on the outside. Just really humiliating their opponents here tonight. And look at that, all that weight. And again.
Surfboard stretch. Wow! I mean, they're just bodies flying all over the place.
Gringo Loco here. And again, Black Taurus goring Aramis to the mat here. We see Canis, we see Taurus.
Wow. Aramis. Wow. Black Taurus tried to connect a flying cutter through the ropes, and Aramis is lucky that he didn't get all of it.
Yeah, and Laredo Kid here once again in the ring here. And Canis Lupus.
Oh, launched into the buckles. Laredo Kid. Wow, oh my God, crucifix driver. And Laredo Kid back up.
Oh!
Reverse Hurricane Rana.
That'll give you a hangover. Oh, why do you
got? Oh my God, what a clothesline.
Dang.
Cover. Nope. Arez tried to put it away.
Yeah, and each of these men trying to get the win for their team. Not really sure who the ref was counting there when he went for the 3 count.
Wow. I'm just amazed by the agility and athletic ability of these competitors.
Yeah, it is very difficult to plant your feet just like that. And Arez here.
Oh!
Dropped right in the middle of the ring.
Aramis able to break it up.
And Aramis here now really getting the first bit of consistent offense in that he has the whole match. And look at that. Rolled right into a German suplex.
Black Taurus. And Aramis. Oh my God.
Jeez.
Oh boy.
That was an ugly DDT. His head twisted.
Oh! Actually, I actually thought that the attempt was a sling blade that somehow, well, nonetheless.
And Laredo Kid here.
Dizzying. That's Dragon Bane.
Oh, that's Dragon Bane. My apologies. Sorry, I got the mask confused.
Spanish Fly from the standing position. Always tough to tell who gets the worst of that maneuver. And a big satellite tornado DDT, whatever you want to call it. Gringo Loco misses with the kick.
Heading after Dragon now.
Oh!
And he wasn't able to keep his balance. Falling right out of the ring. Very dangerous. But instead able to rebound.
Like he didn't even miss a step.
No, he was right back up. And that is a solid 12-foot drop that he just fell from. And just like that,
big power bomb.
Gringo Loco here, double underhook.
Face plant. Cover. Oh, hold on. There's a chair. Oh!
And that can't be. Is that? I guess it's no disqualification here. Yeah. Laredo Kid here. Making a statement, bringing that chair right into the ring. And getting run off here.
Referee trying to get some control. Good luck. Well, the bull up and over.
And Canis, the dog gone too. Can the dragon do it? What about Gringo?
Oh, double super kicks.
And pushed off and down. The Laredo Kid here, surrounded by his opponents.
Uh-oh. Whoa! Whoa!
And bodies flying here during this war of attrition. Gringo Loco precariously up top. Spanish fly from the Laredo Kid. And Dragon Bane and Golden Dragon. What a unique.
Oh, that.
No, the match, that was it.
The first piece of the match is over. The first stage of the match is done.
And Dragon Bane a little confused there, I think, by Laredo Kid picking up that victory.
All right, so well, we are back underway here, and I believe that Dragon Bane and Laredo Kid had already decided if we win, we're going to team up, and that's exactly what's happened. Aramis and Arez are teaming up.
Taking on Dragon Bane and Laredo Kid here, and we are moving right into it.
What do you got your money on, Nick?
You know, I've been really impressed with all four of these men so far. I don't know that we've seen enough from Arez yet. I think Laredo Kid has certainly got a presence about him. He's, you know, the largest man in the bout left at this point. But then again, Dragon Bane, so fast and still very fresh. Laredo Kid took a lot of punishment early on. I mean, it really could go any which way at this point.
Whoa, oh my God. Incredibly dangerous maneuver.
And not just one man dive into the outside, taking out his opponents. Two bodies moving at once, all of that weight falling down on you.
Referee over to check. Everybody's all right. We will crown the first ever Warrior Wrestling Lucha champion.
And we see here Arez pushing Laredo Kid back into the ring. And a
kick out of two.
Yeah, a near fall there as Arez going after Laredo Kid, and now both men focused on Dragon Bane for a moment, but 2-on-1 in the ring as a down Laredo Kid looks up at Aramis and Arez.
That chop echoes right around the football field.
Yes, it did. Oh! What's he owe you, money?
No, he must. Laredo Kid's going to be feeling that in the morning. Oh, wow.
That was really, really, really stiff.
Yeah, a very stiff forearm in the corner.
And Aramis down in the corner. Arez
Big DDT.
Big DDT.
This match has been breathtaking. I know I've used that word a few times, but wow.
Well, it's art. You know, this is really, there's the combat art that these four men are showing here.
Laredo Kid. Perched on the top turnbuckle.
Whoa! 450 onto both men.
Cover. And a kick out by Arez. And 2 hold on here. Laredo Kid trying to put Aramis away.
I mean, I understand the concept, but did he just create a situation where neither man took as much punishment because they were stacked on top of each other?
Possibly. Great question, Nick. Falcon Arrow by Arez. Now there's Dragon Bane. Reversal on the Irish whip.
Yeah, so I was going to say, yeah, sharp.
Aramis with a high kick. And now it is Dragon Bane who's in double trouble. Perched on the top turnbuckle. Down goes Arez, then Aramis, and now Dragon Bane. Wow!
Shooting star press into a crucifix bomb.
Unbelievable. Here it comes. Step up. Whoa!
Oh, apologies there if we cracked our audio, but that looked vicious.
Reverse Rana into the cover. No, not enough.
And how are these men still standing? There have been so many moments during this match where I have held my breath and hoped that one of them is not seriously injured here tonight, Rich.
Aramis back into the ring. Super kick to the back of the head, it looked like. Oh, wow, what a chop there.
And Arez, the only man standing here at the moment.
Leaping kick. Laredo Kid dizzy.
Down goes Aramis, over goes Arez. And they finally caught him.
No!
Great teamwork here between the two men and an impromptu duo.
Double E face breaker. Now the kick there by Dragon Bane. Off the apron.
And Arez taking the opportunity there to take a shot at Laredo Kid, and it's Aramis. Helicopter spin.
Nah, it might as well be a helicopter spin tonight, right?
Sure, yeah, that was what was on my mind.
Oh! Diving through the ropes as the action continues inside the ring. And we are moving on to the final stage, and that is Arez, who pinned Dragon Bane.
And that eliminates Laredo Kid as well, if I'm not mistaken, and we are down to Arez versus Aramis.
Laredo Kid and Dragon Bane. The official announcement from Kirby Alexander. So now it is down to Aramis and Arez, a one-on-one matchup to determine the first ever Warrior Wrestling Lucha champion. And because of the heat here tonight, I think they're going to give each man a second here to kind of catch their breath. The referee wants to make sure that...
And Arez here carrying this thing around like he's already won it.
Thank you. I'll take that home. But
and the fans here in attendance chiding him.
Adonis.
And each man requesting bottles of water, showing you really what they've put themselves through here tonight. This is really the third match in a row for them. You started with the 8-man 4-on-4 tag. Then you go down to a traditional 2-on-2. Now we are down to the last two. Aramis, Arez. Who will walk out as the first ever Warrior Wrestling Lucha champion?
You know, I think back to, I don't even know how many years ago it is now. Remember Brian Cage when he won the first ever Warrior Wrestling Championship in a War of Attrition matchup? You remember how hot it was that night?
It was very hot, and we were inside that night, and it was thunderous, and it was exciting. And, you know, that's the thing about every one of these War of Attrition matches.
Hold on, here, trying to put it away right out of the chutes.
I thought that might have been it. Yeah, that's the thing about these War of Attrition matches. They're always very exciting.
Aramis trying to put it, no, hold on here. Back and forth we go. He's finally going to take the advantage, Nick. Missed with the double stomp. That's Arez with the kick to the gut.
Wow. And Aramis here flipping him around, but Arez here not wanting to lose control. Oh! That was a...
Now, hold on here. Crucifix pin. Nope, not enough there. And
I just feel like desperate pin attempts here.
They really do. A lot of desperation right now with the championship on the line.
I mean, and look at this. How in the world are these guys able to move like they have? We are about half an hour in right now into this War of Attrition match that has seen them bouncing all over this entire stadium, it seems like, at this point.
I got to tell you what, I've been really impressed by Arez here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Having not seen much of him, much tape of him, he's really surprised me here tonight.
Yeah, good on Aramis here for getting those feet up.
Yeah.
And really knowing where to anticipate his opponent right now, both of these men. And you see those deep breaths, you see those heaving chests right now as they go in and out, trying to keep that oxygen. We saw them both get a couple sips of water before this final round. The referee doing a great job keeping eye contact, making sure that both of these men are fully there at the moment.
Wow. Aramis may not be after that kick to the back of the skull, right at the base of the skull, but quickly back up. Now hold on. A little sliding to the outside. Whoa!
Spun him around like a plate on a stick. Kicked him right in the face.
Well.
And again, more chairs. It's night of 1,000 chairs here, I feel like, at Warrior Wrestling.
I think so. Referee counting. So the 10 count in effect. Well, somebody has to win.
Oh, but the chair's knocked over.
Yeah.
And what is Arez looking to do here? Okay, and he picks up Aramis.
Oh my God!
And drills him. That table that chair did not give. There was no give to that. Dropped him right across his shoulders onto that chair.
I was just thinking, Nick, with the referee counting, if one guy got counted out, you can't just award the title on a count out, can you?
I genuinely don't know why the referee's counting right now. Let's see what happens if he gets to 10.
Right. Yeah. Well. Right. What's in the mystery box?
Yeah, I think Nick becomes champion. I think Nick Hausman, Lucha champion, is what we're going to get here tonight.
Well, perhaps.
Well, we're up to 5 right now. And they got to remember, it's not a 20 count here. It's a 10 count at Warrior Wrestling.
Well, Aramis back in, so that breaks the count. Heads up, suicide. Oh, my God!
Like a cruise missile. Locked in. Hit its destination, and down goes Aramis.
The chest rising and falling.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Rich.
Both men just gasping for breath here.
And you're sitting there, and you're sweaty. You got dirt all over your body. You can imagine a little bit of dirt getting up in Aramis's mask, becoming very uncomfortable, maybe even blinding. The longer this wears on, the more little things happen to take away, just the energy you have in your body. And here we go. High risk maneuver.
Oh! Arez able to get the feet up. Spinning backbreaker.
Right across the knees.
Cover. Not enough. Not yet anyway.
And Arez here, having put himself through so much and really been just giving it to Aramis here for a while. Wondering himself, what's he going to have to do here? There's so many moves in the Lucha Libre arsenal. What do you want to pull upon here? Do you go high? Do you go fast?
Going after the legs, and you'd think the legs would be a little wobbly right now.
Yeah, I mean, again, we mentioned desperation earlier, Rich. I mean, these guys were holding each other by the wrists. I think just to mostly keep each other up while they were throwing those blows there. I mean, it really is just going to be, is this going to be a match of who can land that lucky shot? Who can get that toe right in the temple? Who can drop that punch right underneath the jaw? And you look at these two as they gaze at each other on the mat.
It's almost like an empty gaze in a way.
And I feel like a respect being built here between each of them as well, as they have been so evenly pushing back and forth between one another here.
And I say empty because both men are just so tired. Cover here. Could that do it? No.
And ref Perch here saying, no, that was not a 3 count. And Arez here, double underhook.
Aramis with a kick right into the bread basket. Uh-oh.
Alabama slam.
Oh!
Like a running Alabama slam right into the corner.
Mm-hmm. And Arez is in charge. Aramis wobbly. Puts up the Dukes.
Whoa! And Aramis sent flying.
That drop kick sent him right into the buckle, snapped his head back. And did you see the way that Aramis was standing there? And I said, the gaze, it's like there's nobody home.
Yeah.
He's ready to fight, but it's instinct at this point.
Oh, 100%, Rich. I feel you on that one.
And Aramis is maybe, might have been playing a little possum. How do you say possum in Spanish?
I'm not even going to try.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try.
Hold on here. This could be the defining moment of this matchup. Off the top, Aramis trying to put it away, and he's done it! The first ever Warrior Wrestling Lucha champion, Aramis!
What a moment, what a match, Rich!
Incredible action here tonight.
What a performance.
That was something else. What a match. Aramis, the survivor, in the first ever Warrior Wrestling Lucha War of Attrition match, and he becomes the first ever Warrior Wrestling Lucha champion here tonight.
Kylie Rae, Trey Miguel, and now Aramis. These are the champions. These are the figureheads of Warrior Wrestling.
Soak it in. Get ready to celebrate. Drinks on the house tonight.
Yeah, I guess if your nickname's the house, yeah, absolutely. Usually that's mine, Nick Houseman. But no, you can be the house tonight. I bet he's going to enjoy himself a nice Los Guerreros Mexican lager by Chavo Guerrero, my favorite Mexican lager. Cheap plug there for Chavo.
And all 8 original competitors in this matchup now back in the ring. Wow. What a match. What a night it's been. Aramis, the survivor in this War of Attrition matchup. What an incredible night of action this has been.
Wow.
And Nick, we do want to remind you one more time before we wrap things up here tonight that we will be back here on July the 17th.
Oh yes, we will be back here live in living color. You can find us over on Fight TV. July 17th, Stadium Series rolls on. Look at these names. I was wrong earlier, by the way. I thought I misheard it. The Murder Hawk Monster is going to get a hardcore match with Frank the Clown.
I cannot wait to see what Lance Hoyt, Lance Archer, does to Frank the Clown, especially after the nonsense that Frank pulled here tonight flying in on a chopper.
Former Warrior champion Brian Pillman Jr. back. Kylie will be here. Leo Rush is going to be in the house here July 17th.
WarriorWrestling.net is the place where you can get your tickets. Of course, it's always bring your own food, bring your own beer.
Oh, sure.
You can bring your beer. I've seen people here with pizzas. They've got coolers. It's a great time, socially distanced. And, man, you see action like we just saw moments ago. Aramis, the first ever Warrior Wrestling Lucha champion. Nick, it's been a long night. I think we're just about ready to wrap things up.
Oh, yeah.
So before we go, thank you to you, of course. Thank you to all of you watching at home. And for all of us here at Warrior Wrestling, I'm Rich Bocchini. We'll see you next month, July the 17th, as the Stadium Series continues. Good night from Chicago, everyone.